So Eric, this isn't the original thumbnail. I saw this on WWE.com because the original thumbnail lives on my laptop and I didn't upload it to StreamYard.
Okay.
And then rather than go over there, but then why does Sammy look like Veer?
Manny, he also kind of looks like Tony D.
No. He looked more like Veer Mahan.
And then, you know, Gunther looked like he then lost more weight. It's just very it's an interesting poster.
Yeah. So welcome everyone to the Night of Champions watch along. I'm the racially ambiguous Lord Manny Hayes.
And
Right
I'm
over
the
there,
unpleasantly plump Eric.
plump. Plump.
And I see we had grand finale 6580 put a comment first, so he just had to be a part of the stream. Just couldn't let it go, huh? Just couldn't let go.
So this is the state of the World Cup right now. Oh, I should lift it like that.
Oh wow.
But,
7 hours,
yeah.
right?
7 hours. I was making too many mistakes last night. That I was like, I'll let me sleep this off because you know how this is mostly all the same color.
Yeah. Oh shit, you didn't finish. I assumed for
I didn't
7 hours
finish
that
it.
you
No.
finished.
No, it's not finished. This light, the key light shining on me was fucking with my eyes already. So like I couldn't see properly. Instead of using the book, because when that light shine on me, I can't differentiate in colors. On the book. So like I had the booklet on screen to so I could see more clearly. But let me hold this up. You see the pieces on the world. Let me hold it up a little bit more closely.
Yeah.
So there's slightly more gold than the base.
Oh. Wow.
Those pieces are horrible to deal with.
Oh. How many listeners stopped by and said hello to you while you were doing it?
It was mostly the Eve crowd that stopped in and said hello. Marcus dropped in a couple times.
Of course he would.
He dropped in when he came home from work. And he was like, why are you still doing this? I'm like, I don't know why I'm still doing this. But I was like, I'm in a stage where I've got 4 bags left. And I was like, I could continue, but then this could end up going longer because I'm tired. So I was like, forget it.
7 hours, man, you almost made it a whole work day.
Yeah, but I did the Nintendo stream I did was nearly 12. That was like an almost Marcus work day.
I didn't realize you enjoyed Legos that much. That's commitment. 12 hours, huh?
It's no different to like if anyone else's hobbies where if you're into it,
yeah,
it's not that physically demanding. It's not taxing on your brain. But like
I know
the heat
like
made it worse.
Like when I saw Miles Turner when he was showing him do that Death Star one.
Yeah.
And I think it took him months to do, and I was like, that sounds fun, but then also, where the hell would I put it? And before Fiasco passed away, it was funny because there was a Lego Tuxedo Cat that I wanted to buy to do.
Yeah.
But I was like, I can't justify $110 for this. It just makes no sense. And now after the pass of the Fiasco, it seems even more weird.
But surely you have something like they've given you the ashes of Fiasco. Like,
oh, we have it. We just haven't opened it.
You could do something with it. Like I know it's corny and stuff to do, but like some people make jewelry out of it and stuff like that.
Well, the plan was like we are gonna have us a little upstairs in our area. We are gonna have us like a little area for the cat. But of course we haven't done any of that.
Well, I mean, you're probably still processing your own feelings.
Yep, still going through the motions.
But do you think you'll ever be in a situation where you could have another cat?
I don't know because you know what you don't realize is like how much like the animal is there for you when you're not there. It's like, you know, like outside of the animals, like when Shantae doing her work and stuff like that, that was my wrestling partner and sports partner. You know, like you had someone or something there with you. So now it just kind of feels lonely, and it kind of feels weird to have another animal because, like I said, I think I was allergic to cats. Like I have an itch.
I feel you don't seem like a type of person that wants kids, but I feel like you, much like me. Don't look at me when I say this because you might start crying.
I'm not gonna cry. They called me fat already, so I don't have no tears left.
But I feel like even though you may not want kids, sometimes those people that love animals like that, they have too much love to give. That's why you have that type of bond with a pet, with an animal.
Possibly. Because I can't stand my siblings.
Yeah, no. See, for instance, people say it quite differently. Like when they see me with Rika now, they're like, I see a difference in you that I haven't seen before. Like normally you're funny, but like you're bitter.
Oh,
like the world has come and got you or something like that. Which I mean, there's probably evidence on the show.
Oh yeah, it's my mood has been it's been weird. Like, like adjusted. I can say I've been lashing out more at people. It's one of those things where you still haven't processed it.
But yeah, I mean it's not. I don't think you need to replace her immediately.
No,
like, don't even think of it as a replacement. But like you need it. You need something. Something.
The craziest,
something for when Shantae's not there.
The craziest thing about it though is that I don't know if it's how the internet works or what, but like when I log into Facebook, I barely use Facebook, but I joined a group just to watch the people in my neighborhood, just to laugh at them in the stories that they post. Cause people are stupid. And you hear people complain about, oh, I need a job. Does anybody know where a job at? Or I need a place where I can pay only $600 for rent. I'm like, where are you trying to play for $600 of rent?
But in your area.
In my area. And I'm just like, wow, this is crazy. But, as of late, though, anytime I log in, guess what they're having? Found these 2 cats. Anybody need a home? Found these cats. Anybody need a home? Like, if I open it up right now, if I open it right, I bet you it's somebody selling a cat. Let me see. Joe Doring, Raphael and his nonsense. Let me go. Let me see. Of course, it won't be here because I need to do it. So of course, when you're down and you're out, man, you know what you do? You buy shit. So something I didn't need. Another camera.
Anything. Oh, Eric.
I know.
Did you at least sell an old camera?
Don't worry about that. The new one right there. I haven't even opened it
Nikon.
Yet. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know the difference between cameras, but Night of Champions is the gun.
I haven't taken it out of this box yet. Warranty.
This might be the worst unboxing ever.
Yeah, because I stopped at it because I was like, that ain't good. That ain't good at all. And then somehow, in the process, I muted Night of Champions. I didn't hear Michael Cole talk about anything.
He said it's 100 degrees in the desert.
Oh, J.K. Smush says, good morning, afternoon. How much stress is England going to put on Lord Manny today?
Too much.
Shout out to Cape Verde because apparently it ain't Cape like Cape Fear, Cape Verde, making it to the knockout round, and Solo ain't even got JC Matea's shoulder to cry on no more. You know what, Betty? I begin to believe in the little engine that could, and quite frankly, I probably just jinxed them by saying that. But just imagine if they pulled the upset and eliminated the reigning champions Argentina. Just imagine that.
Anything is possible in football. Anything is possible.
And the knockout round too. You just never know.
Anything is possible. Also, if that Uruguay player sees that ref from the game last night, I'm pretty sure it's on site.
Dude, I turned up when they turned up to the game. They came into dude getting kicked out the game, and one thing I knew is that he's like the best player for Uruguay, and I was like, a red card? What did he do? Like a red card in bonus time is just asinine. That's out there.
I actually love the World Cup.
I think everybody does because it's every 4 years. It's kind of like the Olympics. It's just
it's like the Olympics, but it's different because you don't get rowdy for the Olympics. Like people get rowdy for the World Cup. Yeah, there's some shit talking, but at the end of the day, it's kind of like all blessed, isn't it?
No, but I think there's more hooligans in soccer than it is in Olympics. I think Olympic people are a little bit more sedity. You know what I mean? Like I don't think they know how to understand what sport is. Like, I mean,
Olympics
I think a lot of people who do the Olympics, they don't know how to talk shit. Like it's like, you know, people understands. Like
how much talking shit can you do in the Olympics? Oh yeah, you can't lift that weight, you punk. Yeah, you dropped that baton, you sucker.
No, because a photographer I follow, he went over to England and he was photographing at a soccer game. You know, like the fans. And it's one of the smaller clubs where the fans own the team. I can't remember the name right now, but it's in London. And I was like, oh,
I don't know. Yeah.
I'll find a name.
You know the highest price ticket for this event in Saudi Arabia was like $60.
Really?
Yeah.
That's why that shit sold out.
They had 3 tiers. The platinum tier was the most expensive, and it was like $60 or £60. I can't remember.
Damn.
Wes, man, just buy Netflix.
Wes, do we need to start the Wes Fund? Day one it's just me, Oos. Day one it's just.
If you can't afford Netflix, we need to reevaluate your finances.
It was Manny. It was AFC Wimbledon.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't venture south, Eric.
Huh? Oh, is that in the south?
There's the River Thames, which is essentially like the equator.
Okay.
And there's the north part and then the south part. I don't venture south.
Is that considered the hood, or is that like the south, like south in America?
It's kind of like just how like the north south divide is kind of like that. But like
so
have you ever watched Top Boy on Netflix?
No, but
have you heard of it?
No, but I would say
drug culture. It's drug culture, but then it's rough in the south.
Manny, let me just say, looking at because his goal was he was gonna focus on photographing the fans that attended the show, and I was looking at the pictures. I was like, wow, some of these people, to quote Ryan, they look weathered. So I understand what you're saying about down in that area. It's there.
Mm-hmm.
I think they really missed the moment with Jay, and Jay is only who Jay is going to be. Jay is just a Samoan LA Knight, and I said
no, they had the moment with Jay. They had the moment. Literally had the moment.
Yeah.
There's
that's
nothing
true.
else you can do with him. There's nothing else you can do with him anymore.
He's a henchman. And it would never be like the first time we went to Saudi. I missed the sofas.
I didn't know that. I paid for the WWE Network. I paid for the US version of Netflix. I'm not giving WWE. You're not technically giving them any money. You're giving a VPN company money.
Yeah. Sound like you cheat, Wes. I don't know how many switches you got. Oh, Betty. I was telling Shantae that a game came out for the Switch 2. And she was like, you have to have a Switch 2 for it? I was like, yeah.
Which game?
You know what game that got her talking?
Which one?
Star Fox.
That's not even good.
Betty, I know, but Betty, there ain't never been a good Star Fox game. Like, people really hold the first one really high.
Eric, it's a complete it's not even a remaster. I think it's just a remaster of the first one. So they've added no new levels, nothing. It's just a remake. It's short. It's not worth the money. It's the money.
I know that they haven't done a Star Fox game justice at all, except for the one game that I bought where you exclusively on Nintendo, because it's not really a Star Fox game. Like, you're in space, right? And you can do all these missions, but you can play Star Fox on the Nintendo Switch version. And I was like, and I never played it. And like, they had gimmicks and stuff, Betty, where you could buy little ships that went with the game and stuff. Yeah. It flopped, but there's a big culture who loves the game. And I own the game on my Switch. I just haven't played it. Did college football come out this weekend?
I think so. It's out this month.
Oh.
Eric, I'm not doing it. You can't convince me. Otherwise, until someone puts up video footage of the next the My Player on it, and if it's remotely good, like if there's storylines and stuff in it that keep me interested, I might do it.
I might just watch like Bordeaux and all these people who have where they play the thing. It might be an easier way for me to save $75 because like some ways I enjoy watching them and like, what the hell? Like they get so it's good brainless fun when you watch other people play games.
So I wish I did recorded the My Player because I invent storylines in my head for them.
Oh, Manny, if I was recorded when I was playing, you would have been like, Eric, this ain't real. I was angry. They ain't give me the fucking ball. I'm doing the drills. Call and play for me, coach. Call and play for me.
That's why I never played there's a solo mode where you just control one player on FC26. When you play it online, you can have every position get filled by someone. You think people pass the ball? No.
I was also very glad that I didn't fall into the trap when I watched the movie F1 and I went and bought me an F1 game because I was like, I don't have time for all this tinkering.
You don't have to tinker.
But I feel like the whole thing about F1, you need to tinker.
No. So if you play the career mode, you can tinker in the sense that when you run races and do the R&D, the development, you can make changes to your car and then it improves.
Are they piping this in, or are they really cheering him?
Real. It's real. Oba escapes the black curse across the globe.
Well, he's not a woman either.
He's cheered universally.
Right.
This man is cheered universally wherever he goes.
So he has to win, right?
You would hope so, but I think Brock's coming tonight.
Oh, yeah, I forget the Brock shenanigans. You got kids in Saudi doing an overwalk. If him and Wendy Chu, I was like, if they did, I get it. Wendy Chu's cute. I don't know what they gonna do with her since he's not the champion anymore.
I don't know what they're gonna do with her.
Was Mello at the wedding?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't see the pictures of Mello. He is kind of small.
JK, that man was flew privately and was taken care of by the king, by the was he? Is he a king? I don't know.
Manny. I know I haven't watched Raw in a while, but these tights are nice. These are like White Ranger tights.
I didn't want this ever. I don't think.
These are like White Ranger tights with the with like African in there.
So do you know Chalkline, the brand? You know they make WWE stuff.
Okay.
So I don't know if you see my Shawn Michaels shorts, the ones with the hearts on them.
No. No, it's okay.
No, I've got Shawn Michaels like themed shorts. They got Oba ones, and I nearly bought them too.
See, Manny, I can appreciate Oba ones, but the Shawn Michaels ones, it's just like the hearts on there.
I don't care, man. You don't realize my level of shame is out the window these days.
I get it. It's like you're walking Rika with Heartbreak Kid shorts on, man. That's just it. That's when you know you made it.
I've looked worse than walking Rika.
Manny, I'm gonna give you the honor. This is the honor. I would take your picture because that's so interesting to me. If I saw you in that outfit. Is that their phones, or did they give them like BTS globes?
It looked like their phone.
Why do they have green lights?
I mean, it's just the flash looking weird on camera.
Okay. This is over fight for the culture. You ain't black, man. Well, they mentioned former King of the Ring, Xavier Woods.
No.
What the hell was Jay thinking?
Just look up Chalkline WWE. I don't know the exact address for it. It's chalk and then line.
Wes, I don't need to see Oba versus Lashley. I think Lashley is where Lashley is at. Because, you know, like one of the big criticisms was that, Triple H didn't know what to do with Lashley. And I will argue that Tony don't know what to do with Lashley either.
No, he did. Look, Bobby Lashley should be booked the same way Brock Lesnar is booked.
Yeah.
An attraction piece. You shouldn't see Bobby Lashley week after week after week after week. Because at the end of the day, Bobby Lashley is fucking boring. As a promo and everything. So realistically, you should only see Bobby Lashley when you know it's on-site fight time.
And the sad part about it, he was regulated. Although AEW has umpteenth titles, he's been regulated to just the tag titles. Him and Shelton have the same personality, and like MVP he can't get the.
I think you can get more out of Shelton than you can.
Because you get more out of Shelton because Shelton is a hell of a wrestler. You can never take away Shelton's ability to wrestle.
No, I'm talking about Shelton in general. He's got more of a personality.
I think as of now, yes.
Bobby Lashley has always been the same guy. He's just gonna beat you up, kick your ass. All he is.
Shoulder breaker. Just giggle. That's what I would do.
Giggle ain't it. If he's not wearing his Air Force Ones, he ain't it. He's wearing wrestling boots today.
Betty, I'm gonna tell you this right now. If he didn't have the Usos in his tights, you could have told me they lost his luggage and he's wearing some makeup gear right now. Oh, I know when that hurts. Like when I run too much, it hurt right there. You be like, damn. I felt that, Oba.
How much running do you do on a treadmill? Because I've never run on a treadmill. I only walk on a treadmill.
I only walk on a treadmill really fast. I might give like a 30-second run because my knees hurt, man. I'm old. And when I was, doing research and stuff like that, they was like, yeah, running over the age of 46 is actually really bad for you because your body can't take that impact. So you have to, be careful with it. Or at least so I get down to a good amount of weight before I start putting that much stress on my feet and my knees and stuff like that. Stop stalling, Oba! Oh, he had the road tickets back there. He had the road tickets.
I don't think they necessarily care about needing a new Jason Jordan. I think they just. I would rather they focus on him just being the next Dion Lennox.
I would agree with that, Manny. The sad part about when I think about Dion and I think about the Sugar Man, they would have been so much better if they were just together without the other two with them.
Yeah, the other two were holding them back.
Because I think
I do want to see what they can do with the Sugar Man now that he's by himself, though. I actually do want to see what they can do with him. But the way he spoke, it's unique. It's unique, but no one talks like him. He's a little bit unhinged, a little bit with reasoning and stuff.
He is a sensible black John Moxley. Like, in so many ways, his character is kind of like that. It's like he's unhinged.
I don't know if it's sensible. I don't know if it's sensible if you can't put a t-shirt on.
Manny, that's just his style. He's like, I don't need to go.
And he's in Florida, Eric. You should be wearing two layers.
He ain't the brightest man. Florida. But like you said, it's nothing like Shaquan on TV right now. And, he could be somebody that could actually make a difference in NXT if him and Dion can have a really good match tomorrow night.
But I'll tell you who really irritates me at the moment in NXT, Shiloh.
It's too much, huh?
You remember people say you dial up your personality to 11?
Yeah.
I feel like that's what he's doing, and it's really irritating.
But see, I think the problem with that, though, Manny, I think is that this is where we learned how the bread was baked. And by watching LFG, we saw when he unlocked this 11 personality. And I think if it wasn't for LFG, it might be a little bit more tolerable. But it's just like, no, I don't know. His character to me is like, what are we doing? I'm invested in Tristan Angels. I think something about him
is... The pig farmer turned model?
Yeah.
So I've slightly got a problem with the English lot on NXT recently.
Oh, please speak on it.
They're emphasizing the accent. I feel they're putting on, because I've heard Lizzie Rain talk normally.
Yeah,
I heard her speak. She doesn't sound like that. She sounds like she's on Oliver Twist. Please, sir, can I have some more?
But do you think that's the people in the back trying to tell them to amp it up, or do you think it's just that they're doing this naturally?
No, I think it is, because it's you need to show people that you're from abroad. But we know you're from abroad. You sound different already.
No, like for me, when it comes to Tristan, I just kind of want them to start making him more of a serious character, because we don't want to go down the road where he's stuck being like Kit. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
he could be special.
Oh,
but you don't want to make him. You don't want to put him into that wheelhouse of a comedy character.
Thing is, I think he doesn't have the look of a guy, the top guy. He's got a look of mid card. So maybe when sometimes some people just need to understand that they don't have that look, that it factor, and then accept your role. Some people need to start accepting their role.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a king.
British Tyler Breeze. That's actually a really good analogy, Kane. I agree with that.
Oh, was the king? He's the ruler.
He's the ruler. You know, man, I didn't expect that to happen. Why is he surprised that he would? Because I am.
Because Roman. But like, I can't wait for Roman to look mad at Jay on Monday.
Oh yeah. Wait. Does that mean on Monday is the coronation?
No, the coronation will happen tonight.
Oh, they'll do it together, huh?
But they may have him have his first King's Court on Monday.
Oh no, man, he's gonna get attacked at the coronation.
Yeah.
Take his moment away. Because you know Brock loves taking things away from black people.
I watched Supergirl this morning.
Did you like it?
I don't understand the negative reaction to it.
Because you're not an insecure man.
Is that what it is?
Yes. Apparently, men. I don't know. That's what someone explained to me. Like, men and stuff have issues with the character. I don't know. Like, I'm not going there expecting a great movie, but I don't think it's gonna be the worst movie ever. And I can understand you too with Rika. You can understand her plight.
I understand the plot. Like, they explain her backstory. Where and you understand her why she is the way she is a lot of the time. So I get it.
I just think that society is sexist, man. Give him the crown.
I think it is. Why? Oh, he's not putting it on. He's like Gunther.
Oh, that's a nice crown, though. It look cheap, though.
Were you making a Byron suit?
I would prefer if the suit was the blue, like a blue, instead of. I don't like the suit color.
I don't mind the suit color, but I don't think you wear a dark shirt underneath it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Oba. You tell him. Where's? Can't say that shit.
Let me tell you, Manny, right there, that's a promo. That man was watching Black Panther, and he was Mbuku from the mountain drop. That's what that was right there.
I keep telling Marcus, I've wanted an Mbaku character in WWE for the longest time, and he scratches that itch.
What? He does. It's like you see him like, what? Why would I help you? He like, I'm here. Why would I help you?
That's an amazing silhouette. Oh, I like this.
Oh, you're ahead of me, I guess.
The little graphic?
Oh. Yep. No Xavier. They have to give this to EO, right?
I hope so. But you know how they are with their blondes.
Manny, you already know. I think the last show we did, you and I, was really bad on Liv. And I still stand by everything I said.
I don't hate Liv. I actually like Liv.
But she ain't the one that they make her to be, though.
Because she's come from a situation where she's not the person. It's kind of like how you viewed Fallon, how you viewed JC. Liv did that. Liv walked that. Liv walked so those two can run.
Yeah.
But they're putting her in situations which is just like it's not believable at this point. It's not.
The sad part, you bring up Fallon and you bring up the other JC. One. No, not JC, the other one. What's her name? The other white girl that was called up.
I don't know her name.
And It's just funny because I think Raphael had a post. He's like, yeah, after dealing with the crazy one, now you dealing with her semi kind of racist friends who want some of this. And I was like, they look like that. That's on the search for the BBC.
You know, this is why he gets hidden a lot of the time.
I know, Manny. I know.
This is why he gets hidden a lot of the time, because yes, he's funny, but yeah, I live in a world where I don't find that funny half the time because I respect women.
I know, but see, he out. So when you're out there slanging meat like he's slanging meat, he just talking about his own life.
He put a picture of Thea Held earlier talking about getting cocoa butter, give him a hand job.
You know what? Thea Held just ain't it for me. I'm in the same camp as you. Is that a cookie? See, that's why I'm fat. I saw that cookie. That looks like a good ass cookie. You know,
if you come here, you need to take a trip to Marks and Spencer's. It's kind of like your Trader Joe's over there.
Manny, you're taking me everywhere I go. You're taking me to Greg, because unlike Marcus, I'm getting me a sausage roll.
You know what? People love the sausage roll, but let me put it out there. The steak bake, the chicken bake, elite. Those are better. Yeah, like you like a meat pie? You sure? Yeah, exactly. You just a steak bake. No,
you can,
Eric. It's got the steak in it, and then it's got the gravy. It's so nice.
You call it empanada, you call it meat pie, you call it whatever you want to call it. You put some meat inside a nice piece of crust, or a Jamaican patty. Come on, man, you cooking.
And then especially if you go to Greg's and they underbake the pastry, you're talking about heaven, my brother.
Have you ever went in there and asked them, hey, is the pastry underbaked right now?
No, you can tell when you look at it. If it's more brown, that's been cooked properly. If it's slightly like anemic yellow,
so
that's been underbaked.
You know, I can't give Donald Trump credit for anything, but I can give him credit for making America fat again, because I think because of him, McDonald's is bringing back the fried apple pies, and I just got to try to fight that urge to go and get one.
Wait, they got rid of the fried apple pie?
They got rid of the apple pies here.
But that's a staple in America.
Betty, it hasn't been here for almost 3 to 5 years. It's been gone.
You know, they've been doing crazy shit over here. They've done a chocolate fudge pie in that same casing. They've done brownies. Don't taste good.
No. You know, it's funny because you know how everyone says it's American as apple pie. Most people that I know, apple pie is not high on their list. It just isn't. Except when it's from McDonald's in that fried box that you might burn your mouth on when you open it up.
You need to go Jollibee and then try their mango pie.
Oh, I had that. It's delicious. I have a Filipino friend. It's really good. And then when they do they do a cream one. So you know, yesterday, I was taking on an Asian adventure because they opened up a Charlie's Tea in my work area, and I didn't understand how passionate people are about Charlie's Tea. And then after that, I got me some type of jasmine tea lemonade, which was actually very refreshing, but it also did feel like I was drinking a bouquet of flowers. But my friends, they wanted to commit even more because they had opened up a new matcha spot. So they went and got matcha too. I don't like matcha. I've tried multiple times, but when I was inside
man. It tastes like dirt.
Manny, when I was inside of there, I got caught up in the moment because everybody else was getting it. I was the only black man in there. So you know what I did? I ordered me a matcha with a mango at the bottom. So my friends were talking about how great the matcha was. So I just took a sip of the matcha and I said, oh no, that tastes like the earth. It tastes like the earth and somebody just cut grass. But then when I mixed it up with the mango, I was like, oh, this is tolerable. That was pretty good. That story was useless for no reason, but you know what? We got to roll with it.
Where said the apple pie from McDonald's be hitting with some ice cream? It is. You drop a hot McDonald's apple pie into a McFlurry, man.
You guys,
I'll put on the weight. I'll put back on the weight. Let me tell you something
right now. You guys got some big back energy. I ain't never thought about putting the apple pie in the McFlurry, but at the same time, I'll try it.
Where else you gonna get ice cream?
Does he have a master night or he's just here?
He's just there.
God.
Oh, he's been cut off. Curse her. Curse her.
Curse her. You know, she making threats that her ass can't cash.
Curse that bitch.
Man, you just said you respect women. You can't call her a B.
Hey, you can. Curse her.
Well, she losing tonight, thank God.
You already hit him.
So, Manny, Tony dropped the ball with Danhausen. WWE found a way to make money with him. I think Tony was trying to make him actually be a real wrestler. And I think that was a big mistake.
Characters exist in WWE, not in AEW. AEW is about the wrestling.
Yeah.
Eric, if I was allowed to do whatever I wanted, eat whatever I wanted to, whatever I wanted to eat on an excursion with you guys, how much weight do you think I'm putting on in 2 weeks? At least 10, right?
With me, it's more your wallet is going to hurt more than your stomach. Because I'm going to try to take you to all my favorite spots that might be a tad bit too fancy.
Mm.
With Marcus, it might be... Yeah, we going to eat here.
Thing is, he eats relatively healthy in comparison to me.
True. But, you know, I've been enjoying a lot of different, like, Asian foods, because I don't think I've eaten much Asian food growing up, because, like, you know, for us, it was like Panda Express was what Asian was, but now when you actually go eat more authentic, like even Vietnamese, Korean, and like traditional, it's like, wow, it's really good because it's like different flavors. Even Filipino food.
Panda Express should be the entry ground. It's kind of like it lures you in.
Yeah,
it's like these are the taste experiences you could have. Now when you go over to the real places, you contend with the MSG,
fish sauce, oyster sauce, all the sauces,
oyster sauce, the Kikkoman sauce. I believe that's soy sauce.
You know, the mayonnaise, the Japanese mayo, which, you know, takes it to a whole nother level.
I don't like Japanese mayo because
you don't like sweet mayo.
Because when we used to stock it, it was thick. But Eric, it was thick. It wasn't even in the jar. It was thick. It's like it had no bit. It was like being given like a hard butter or something. There's no reason for that.
Yeah, but like you said though, you're a man who respects a plain burger. So, you know, like, just give me my meat and bread.
No. But the thing is, if I get a chicken sandwich, it needs mayo.
But see, the problem with chicken sandwiches, and I know Marcus hates us because we're talking about food, but they're coming out to the ring. I feel like, whatever reason, people who make chicken sandwiches put too much damn mayo on the sandwich. You don't need.
No, I need enough to cool the temperature down.
You need enough, but you don't need it to be dripping.
No, I don't need. I don't like messy. I don't like messy. But I don't like when I bite into something and then things slide. I don't like that.
That bothers me.
And then I don't like my hands covered in sauce when I'm eating stuff either. Because you never know when when you're eating as a fat man, you got to always be aware of your surroundings. Because that's when you're most vulnerable. You're always vulnerable when you're eating because you take it to a new realm when you're eating. You could get robbed and everything, and all you would care about is the burger.
Yeah, it's like when you're slurping noodles, you have to be ready. Hey, somebody can come get you while you in mid slurp, using your chopsticks to catch the noodles. Because I didn't know that. I didn't know that for a long time, and so I'll just be slurping up, and all that shit would just be splattering on my shirt. But I gotta catch the noodles and feed them into my mouth. I'll be like, God damn it! If I only knew that earlier.
Yeah. So you always got to know your surroundings. So you can't have a mess. I don't like messy burgers. And this is what the culture is these days. It's like we're going to put everything on it to make a fancy burger. Everything.
So Manny,
it doesn't need everything in it.
We just need to stop bullshitting. We just need to find a time and we just need to record us some damn show that we talk 15 minutes about food. Because this is what always happens to us.
Yeah, but Eric, you and I like different foods. I like cheap and what's it? Fast. Whereas you like extravagant and price.
Yes, pricey. But it's like, it's more when East meets West. Because I also could appreciate a good fast and quick meal, like the Jamaican patty I had that is under $5.
What one did you have though? What patty
I had
did you have? What was in it?
It was shredded jerk chicken.
Oh, you lucky boy!
Oh, Manny,
that's normally the first one to go.
Manny, I was a lucky man that day. Me and my friend Tammy, we were walking, and we were just like, and it's in the seedy part of downtown LA. It's by Persian Square, like, and these are like legit Jamaicans, like legit, like they're not just selling patties there. I think they selling other stuff, but
is it legal to sell other stuff?
I don't know, Manny. Like I said, I don't know what was going on in there.
Yeah, you have to say law. Do you have to say laws for that, like Colorado do?
Yes, weed is legal, but you have to have a permit. But like I said, I'm not 100% sure what they were doing. It felt like Grand Theft Auto when I walked up in there. And it's like, the girl was taking the order, and I was like, you know what? This is a situation where I'm not being too friendly with her because next thing you know, you might end up in the back seat. Like no happy customer service. It was like, yeah. But that crust was so buttery. So
what we're saying is we're two men that just enjoy pastries.
Oh man, I think I love pastries more than I love I really enjoy beef Wellington because it is meat with a spread of mushrooms and shit wrapped in pastry. What more do you need?
Shanta's like, is that 2 liter Coke? Yes. And you have to pay extra here because there's a fat tax on full fat Coke. I ain't seen somebody drink out a 2 liter bottle since 1998. You clearly ain't been watching the show because I always drink out.
Always popping a 2 liter bottle, Manny. Like, hey, I've learned that Manny's probably the only person in his house that drinks soda. Because ain't nobody else drinking out that bottle. And B, Marcus and I have seen Manny finish a whole 2 liter on the stream before. Just like, it happens. The man like his Coke.
You should have seen the England game we did the stream on. I was drinking. Me and Marcus both drank on the stream for the first time since that other stream.
Oh, when I drink?
No, not that one. Not that one. Remember the one? Me and Marcus did a NXT watch along where we put parameters on it of like if they hit each other with a chair, you have to take a sip of your drink. That's when Adam Cole decided to go crazy on Carl.
Oh.
Yeah, that was the one where Marcus started talking about trials and tribulations because he was drunk.
Manny, do you like nuts? Like pecans and stuff?
Depends if I'm in the mood for them. I do like I don't mind a pecan or a cashew nut. Why?
I'm just curious because as I was looking for my Jamaican patty, which Shantae can attest that she really enjoyed that Jamaican patty, but she don't understand the neighborhood. You have to go and get it. It's
the problem a lot of the time, and I don't frequent Jamaican restaurants, but like I've heard from the black community, basically, as that go to Jamaican restaurants. The problem is their customer service is atrocious.
Yeah. You know, unfortunately, that is one of those things where it's kind of common with a lot of oh, I put that in the wrong area. Shit. See, this is when you don't know how to work stuff anymore because you're thinking about food.
You got me hungry. I ate 2 sandwiches. I'm still hungry.
So right here, this pastry was delicious. Yeah, that was delicious, man. That was delicious. It was
it's got an icing on it as well.
Yeah, it's like it was a pecan braid cake thing, and it was light, it was fluffy, it was buttery, and we had went to go. I think it was to pick up my birthday cake or something like that, and I had got it. And I was like, "You dead right," and because I love me a good pecan braid, I really do.
Do you know the last time I went to New York, I experienced something for the first time ever. Ice cream cake. I've never had that before in my life.
You know, I am not a big fan of ice cream cake. However, I do understand when people get it for the first time, it is mind-blowing for them.
It was magical,
it's just not
Eric.
My thing.
It's magical. J.K. Smith said Liv Morgan is the equivalent of Wonder Bread. Hey, Wonder Bread's always there for you. When you're poor and struggling, Wonder Bread's there for you.
Man, you take Wonder Bread with a wiener, with some bologna, or just sometimes if all you got is ketchup, and it will do what it needs to do for you.
When you ain't got a bun, when you got a bun for your burger, you cut the circle around, you make 2 buns.
Yep.
Wonder Bread is always there for you. Don't make fun of struggle food.
Man, sometimes struggle food, like even when you're not struggling, struggle food just bring you home. It takes you back to where you need to be. You be like, I really need this. And you know the sad part, Betty? I don't think I give a damn about this match because it's Liv Morgan in this match.
No, I don't care about this match. But it hasn't been that bad of a match.
No.
But we have been talking about food the whole time. Oh, what was that? Fine, Liv Morgan is lettuce. What, a watery leaf? JK, there are worse people than Liv, though. That's the problem. With this measuring scale, you've also got to include other people because you can't just call her lettuce. There are worse people out there.
Thea Hale?
Yeah,
the thing that hangs out with Fallon?
Thea Hale up there as being terrible. I would still say Carmen. I don't care what you're doing in
who?
Triple
Carmen?
Carmen Petrovic is trash.
Yeah, but like she get a pass because she's actually very attractive. That's the craziest thing about it.
She's attractive, but the only interesting thing about her is that she hanged out with 50 Cent. That's the only interesting thing about her.
She hangs out with 50 Cent?
No, there's an image where she's with her and 50 Cent.
What? Okay, didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, she also had that very interesting storyline when she was with when she was in that relationship. And they were back there fighting.
What was his name?
Adonis, something like that.
Oh, Ashanti the Adonis.
Yeah. You see, that's what NXT.
No, Spam is not the ultimate struggle food.
Nah, man,
it's that is reliable. It's the most reliable struggle food.
That Spam is what Asian people get by. They make everything with Spam. You need some Spam and eggs. You need a Spam musubi. You need a Spam and noodles. It's like Spam goes everywhere.
Wes said struggle food, a potato chip sandwich with ketchup. Without the ketchup, maybe. Without the I love I love a crisp sandwich.
Why? Is it the texture of the bread and the chips?
It's crunch. It's the crunch.
Oh, so the texture.
No. It's all about that crunch, and then you normally I would always put like a slice of ham in that bread if possible. You never had that. Depends on the type of climate. It's pretty good. I don't remember what we're talking about for that. The old librarian is here. I hope it's a lot more cooler for you today, but I am dying. It's so hot.
So you don't have an air conditioner, huh?
No, this is a new build and they didn't put air conditioning in. But I do have this monstrous fan next to me.
But in so many ways, I kind of understand why they didn't do it, because it's like, we ain't never hot all the time.
Yeah, but I would rather be cold. I would rather be freezing cold in my house and not have heating in comparison to being burnt alive in my house, like being cooked. I feel like I'm good to go. I feel like a rotisserie chicken in my own house.
Oh man, I hate heat, man. I really do. Like, so in my courtroom, it was really, really cold, but my judge kept complaining about it being cold. So now somehow the temperature finally got fixed and it's hot, man. I burned it up in there. I was like, what the hell? I'm sweating. Oh, that looked like that hurt.
Oh, damn. You hurt a knee? I would hurt my ankle dropping on the stairs.
My ankles, my knees.
My ankles would crumble. Why do I hate for Liv? Technically, she's one of the best in the business, or am I not seeing that right? I mean,
I think she's born and bland.
Characterized, she's maybe one of the better ones in business, but wrestling-wise, nah.
Like, I think the problem is that they have oversaturated Judgment Day, where it has been played out so much that it, like, you know, it's just not what it is. Oh, Manny, this week I rode in the Waymo for the first time.
Is that the car that drives itself?
Yes.
It was amazing. That seems scary.
It was amazing and terrifying because, like, it just be like, it was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? But
I don't trust it. Like the robot uprising, I'm not sure.
Well, you know, that's a good point. If the uprising happens, we're done.
J.K. Smith said, in regards to Liv, she just doesn't do it for me. I'm willing to accept that I am the problem. That's growth, J.K.
That is growth.
I am proud of you.
And J.K., I don't do this often, but I'm going to join in on your motion. She just doesn't do it for me.
And accept that you might be the problem.
I might be the problem.
Oh, she had that hard Boston locked in hard. Shantae said, I used to. It's a ham and cheese with nacho Dorito. See, it's the crunch. The Doritos make it crunch and make it taste better.
You know, the one thing I know about Shantae, though, is that her and her family, they'll buy the variety pack of chips, but you know what bag of chips is always left behind? Cool Ranch Doritos. They don't
really. That's my favorite one, the blue one.
Betty, I don't hate Cool Ranch, but their family cannot stand. I'll come over and just blue bag after. It's the Cool Ranch and the Ruffles that are left behind.
Wait, which type of Ruffles?
This the one. This is the regular one, just Ruffles.
Yeah, I eat those. What's wrong with you, Shantae? Send those to me.
I'll tell you this. I think Shantae's favorite chip, though, is the sour cream and cheddar Ruffles. That's her go-to. That's the chip she wants.
You know, one of my favorite chip in America is the Frito.
The Frito?
The original Frito, yeah.
The Frito? The one that kind of tastes like feet?
I don't eat feet, though, so...
I don't eat feet, but that's what they taste like. They smell, so I think it'll taste like feet.
The original Frito, not always, but like when you haven't had it in a while, it hits.
No, I mean, JLG is right. Ain't nothing like, and this is exactly what it has to be. It has to be a mini bag of Fritos, a mini bag of regular Fritos, and you take a scoop of chili, put it in there with some cheese, and they give you a plastic fork. Man, that's the best meal ever, man. And the ice cream truck used to deliver it for about $2. You'd be like, damn, that's great.
All right, so we're no longer watching this. We're just doing the fat cast. We're talking about food.
Yes. Manny, I will point out we might have to really do this show because, damn it, this is enjoyable. And I feel like the audience is loving it.
Joe Librarian said I hid in the cinema and it was fine. Now it's far too hot again. That's the problem. When you go in the cool area and you come out, it's like being in a sauna. It's over 35 degrees Celsius outside and 30 degrees in. Yeah, it's too hot.
The right person won.
Yeah, Liv won.
Manny, what's your opinion of cinnamon rolls?
They're fine provided what the shit they pour on it, the icing or whatever, the syrup isn't too sticky, they haven't put too much in it. But then I also don't like it thick, that when you bite into it, you've got the layer of moisture, the moisture in it is gone. It's dry.
JLG, I will point out that, yes, being match related, I think this is the reason they're trying to make her be something by making her queen of the ring, because they really have absolutely nothing for her right now. I would say that all of Io's momentum was killed when she was paired with Rhea. That's just me.
When you are cold and you can put more clothes on to get warm, there's a limit to how much you can remove and still not be cold.
I say that every day at work.
I prefer being in winter. I hate being in summer. I love it because I get this. I love it because I get darker, and you can feel better with the vitamin D you get from the sun. But outside of that, I don't need it.
And the thing about, how they always say when it's hotter, you can't take off clothes. When it's hot, you don't want to take off clothes, because if you are pleasantly plump, you get sticky with all the sweat. So the clothes kind of help break that from the layers laying over each other.
Yeah, I don't think you need the video. Oh, she picked Liv?
Yeah. I beat her.
Yeah, the paper I've been writing all week for work has been done with no shirt on. Eric, this chair is leather. Do you think I've been stuck to this chair more than anything?
You're sticking to your chair. You're sticking to your chair. When you move, it's like ripping paper.
It's the worst sound ever. And it's been more like 4 shower days as well. I'm not even using shampoo at this point. I'm just showering to feel cold. Yeah, I can't wait for the heat wave. It's supposed to be going next week. I can't wait for it. Yo Librarian says spam is delicious. Lobster thermidor. Ooh,
you're fancy.
What's I can't even pronounce that word. Cravate with a Mornay sauce served in a Provencal. Oh my god. You're talking Eric's language of food.
With shallots and an aubergine glaze garnish with truffle pate. It's aubergines. I saw it. So eggplant garnish with truffle pate, brandy, and with a Friday on top. Me and pate, I don't get along with pate too much. I don't know. I don't get it.
Like pate.
It's not my thing.
Ruffles is under a chip. Barbecue Fritos be jumping. I like Cheetos spinners, paprika flavored. We don't have those flavors here, Kane. What would you rather have? The King of the Ring crown or the Dre chain? I would love the Dre.
Manny, I want the Dre chain. I want that chain.
That's a badass chain.
That was a badass chain that we ain't gonna never see again.
But the push can start anytime with her turning on Rhea or reverse. JLG, different promotions, but can someone explain to me why MJF is the guy?
He's not the guy anymore.
I mean, he still technically is, but it's been the same. The character hasn't really evolved.
No. And that's the problem. It's like, oh, you have money. Great. You pay people to do stuff because you don't have friends. Great. People have to want to run a gauntlet to face you. Okay, we've been there, done that. Like, him fighting Mark Briscoe just doesn't excite me. Why couldn't he go after Shelton Benjamin or something like that? Why is the Hurt Business not at what like the Hurt Business a couple weeks talking about? Oh, they don't care about titles; they just want to hurt people. Then why is Tony paying you? You guys should go be bodyguards someplace.
Yeah,
still the most stupidest promo I've ever heard in wrestling.
All of that.
What else is on this card?
The triple threat. I believe Tiffany Stratton's defending the US title
against Julia, right?
I don't think it's Julia. I don't know who it is.
I think it's Julia.
Is it not Jade?
No, because
oh no, she's facing Jade, and then we got Trick versus Ricky, and then Seth versus Braun in a cage.
Oh damn, this is a full ass card. I don't know why I thought the card was almost over. That was just a free hour. So they gave the King and the Queen of Reef for free. Okay.
Oh, we're going straight to cage match. I wouldn't necessarily call it a poor man's APA. They're getting paid. They'll probably be getting paid more than the APA were then back then. Is that your audio?
Yeah, what is that me?
Car Shield.
I think it's something that Night of Champions was doing.
Oh, is that so that's the Night of Champions audio?
Yeah, that was not me. That was not.
I thought it was you.
No, it was like, why are they doing this commercial? Now I got Hogan.
Yeah.
For now, we in the free hour, we talk about food. Now we gotta be professional and not talk about food.
No, we don't.
I know.
You want to go watch a professional watch along? Go watch What Culture or something, or Carholic. We give you all the nonsense all the time. It's like, and Marcus ain't here to try and dial it in.
You know the sad part about his ass, he be trying to dial in our nonsense to put his own nonsense in, so he can talk about dicks and shit. You know. Let us talk about food. Yeah, I saw those Ric Flair car insurance commercials.
No, I haven't seen them. Those normally get blocked out of it if they're during wrestling.
Should I go get me an ice cream cake? But then I just give in to me being fat.
Are you getting the blue one?
What's the blue ice cream cake?
It's white with like little bits of blue icing on it.
So JLG would like to know, what is England's clinch scenario? How do they get to the elimination round? What do they have to do today?
I mean, they just have to win. I think, just not lose. I think a draw, even if they lose, I think they go through because of the 4 points. I think. Yeah, because they've done it differently in this World Cup. Normally they would have done it on goal difference. Now they're doing it on like who you beaten in the group as well.
But I mean, I would say that the first stage of the World Cup has been very entertaining. It's been enjoyable, but doesn't business really pick up now in the round of 32? Where it's just you win or go home? Because like when the game is tied, it's penalty kicks, which is always the worst way to lose. I fucking hate penalty kicks. Not.
I don't think it should ever be settled on penalty kicks, but
you think they should just be on the field running until they die?
Yeah, like overtime, like overtime in basketball. Like continue playing until you get a winner.
I do agree with that because I think penalty kicks are kind of an unfair situation.
Because you put it all on one person when it's a team game at that point.
Mm-hmm. And then I hate when they start making adjustments for the penalty kicks where they put in the player that is not good at playing team soccer, but they're great at kicking, but they have to be subbed in at the last second so they can be able to take penalty kicks. Piss me off.
So England, so as what it looks like in Group L, the top positions 1, 2, and 3 will go through. And as it stands, if England finish top of their group, they'll play Senegal, which I wouldn't necessarily mind. I think we can beat Senegal. If we finish second at the moment, we'll play Portugal, which I would see Portugal more likely the favorites in that group in that game. But then if we finish third, we'll play Colombia, which I think again we can beat Colombia.
So, Manny, the old librarian said last time he watched What Culture Watch Alone, one of them climbed into one of those cages for moving things around your office space and did laps across the studio. I'm not sure that's professional. That sounds like a good time, though.
They do a pick 'em on Cultaholic for this. And they do punishments.
So penalty kicks are completely different from a field goal kicker because like the field goal kicker is part of the team. Like they've been kicking field goals the whole time. It's just that it's usually at the certain point of the game where that one field goal can win the game if the other team doesn't match. So it's a little bit different from penalty kicks.
Yeah, and then it never comes down to field goal kicks like at the end of a game. Like
it's not like
as in
you get the match.
Like a shootout. Yeah, as in like a shootout.
But Manny, that shit would be hilarious. All right,
that shit would be entertaining as shit.
From the 20-yard line, boo, for the 30.
It'd be like horse for field goal kickers. It'd be sick. But I don't know if I could put. I don't know if my heart could take that.
I think the Jets will win more games. You guys always had solid kickers.
You have to when you got a shit team.
What? How much does that cost?
A lot.
You don't even get to see your name on the canvas. You just know it's there.
I think they cut it up for you though and give it to you afterwards.
What if I get blood on my spot?
Makes it more cooler.
There's
blood on my ring canvas over there. Which is the strict instructions from Emily is use gloves if you ever have to handle that thing. To the point where I've got stuff that I could add back into that little frame, but I don't want to take it apart and then redo it. So I'm just like, oh, you can stay there.
J.K. Smush just made it even better. Do a field goal shootout, but the kickers can't participate.
Eric.
Yeah.
What do you think your max distance is for like kicking for leg?
5
yards?
5 feet. I don't think I can get far.
I think I could do 20.
Really?
Yeah.
You see, this is the sad part that if you live in Southern California, this will be some content that we will film. Let's go and see if man can kick a field goal for 20 yards.
Like, I ain't kicked the ball in ages, but I feel like without anyone charging at me, I think I could hit 20. That's the bare minimum, right?
You know the greatest thing about it, though? I can see Marcus being your holder, and you go to kick the ball, you inadvertently kick him, and that's the video.
No, the video would be I look like I'll go for a kick, then just grab him and put him in a guillotine or a DDT.
We make Ryan be the field goal post. He's just standing there like this.
Yeah, I think I could hit 20, 25.
Maybe 15 on a good day. He looked like the dude from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
No, he looks
came back in the first one.
Do you remember that game Deus Ex? He looks like the main character of that. This needs to stop after this. I don't need more Seth and the Vision shit.
How does it stop? Does Seth win or does Braun win?
You have to put Braun in a position where he's the guy again. Because right now, they had him built as the guy. He got injured and now Ober's the guy. I can't see anyone else being the guy other than Ober at this moment in time.
I agree. And like I said, with me and Braun, he got that haircut. He lost all his swag.
Will we ever see Dean Ambrose back in WWE? I don't think he wants to go back. And I don't think he needs to go back. Given how much AEW need him and how much he does for AEW, I don't think he needs to come back. I think he's happy where he is. And unless he was desperate for money, he probably doesn't need it. Apparently, most dry blood stops being contagious. A contagious biohazard after 6 weeks, so mostly safe to touch. Our canvases now, just a bit unpleasant.
Nah, man. We in my situation, we can't touch those DNA shit, and it's been in there for like years, and it still stink. Ain't nothing like
I think I've got.
Up the...
I think I've got a bit of Alex Winter's blood on mine.
I opened up the knife with blood on there. Biggest mistake of my life. Biggest mistake.
What you opened an evidence bag?
It was a box because it's my job to. So my friend had a trial, and we have to inventory the exhibits that mark. So yeah, they said that it was a knife inside the box. She did not want to look in the box. Me and my other friend was there. We was like, we can look in the box. Mistake. That blood. Oh my God! The smell that came out, I almost wanted to throw up right then and there.
Why was it in an evidence bag? Was it an evidence bag, or was it just loose in a box?
It was in the box. The box was the evidence. The box was like they give you the evidence bag, then you take the box out, then you open it up, and the knife is right there. It's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous.
I've told you about the time where I was at university and the lecturers decided it was a good idea to learn about human physiology from a real body. So he took us to a hospital morgue.
Damn.
Eric, let me tell you something. The guy, they said, as this dead body was open cavity, he goes, leaves the room and says, "Don't lift up the towel covering the face." What do you think I did?
So I did, huh?
What do you think I did? I took that thing off.
You lifted the towel, didn't you?
That haunted me for days.
Manny, why did you do that? I had to look at the pictures.
Because they said to do it. Don't do it. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to do that.
You sir, your own problem. Your own worst enemy. And the sad part about that smile's telling me you're proud of yourself. You're proud of yourself.
Hey, it may have been one of the coolest things I've done in my life. Seeing the dead body open like that. Are you ever going to go, yeah, I touched a man. I had a whole man's liver in my hand.
I don't want
I'm never going to say that in my lifetime. Oh, Braun's wearing gold. Maybe they should do some Vision versus Bloodline stuff when Braun and Jacob faced off last year. Looks like they might be doing something. Oh, I hope not. There's enough weaponry in there. Why are you adding more to this?
They're belaboring the fact.
You know how many chairs are in there already?
I can't believe this match still hasn't started.
You know, it's taken them 20 minutes to get into this room. Why the fuck they just sitting?
This ain't cool to start a match off this way.
This looks like an ultimate game of musical chairs. I already don't like this match.
Well, Manny, they started off by taking a seat. And, you know, JLG is right. He says they keep saying he's the future, but he ain't showing much in the present. I agree.
He showed something in the past. Just the present is looking bleak.
Well, you know, sometimes that's what happens when you get associated with Seth Rollins.
At the moment, he's nothing but Kurt Axel with Paul Heyman.
Also, like, I'm going to say this, and I believe this, like, all the writing on his tights, badass, unbreakable dog. Like, stop trying to convince me that's who you are. I don't need to be reminded. Just go out there and be who you say you are. It's kind of corny. And it is somebody that I like Liv more than. Just want to point that out. That's Tiffany Stratton.
Tiffany Stratton, the balloon just deflated.
She kind of had the Braun Breaker situation. She never recovered from the injury.
No, I think it was when she lost Ludwig, or she broke up with Ludwig. It moved downhill there for her.
That new guy is a tool. I don't even know him.
He tattooed her eyes on his arm.
I know. Like, they hadn't even been dating that long unless they were cheating around with each other.
I'm not doing that shit.
You're not gonna get a Rika tattoo?
I'll get a Rika tattoo, but that's different.
Bitches ain't loyal.
You never get tattoos of other people. Never.
You know, Manny, I don't know why, but saying that comment just made me think of that message I sent you in a private chat last episode about Rika.
Actually, do you know what, guys? Talking about messages, Eric. Eric, you can't leave rooms like the way you did the other night.
Yeah, I can.
No, you can't.
I can.
You know, me and Mark were laughing about that when you left for about 10 minutes before we logged off.
I don't even know what I really did. I just left.
Eric, you type, I'm sorry. You left the room saying, you can't fuck me now. I'm going.
Is that what I said?
That's how you left. That's how you left. You left the room. You didn't even linger. As soon as you said, I'm going, you were gone. For us to react. You just left us in silence to react. Like,
y'all wasn't fucking me. That's the most that.
I think that's the sign out forever now. You can't sign out any other way.
You can't fuck me now, please. You know, honestly, Manny, that works in so many different spots. You're in a restaurant. You know what? You can't fuck me now. I'm leaving. On a bad date. You can't fuck me now. I'm leaving.
Seriously, the way you just did that, I was like, no, he can't do that.
You know, sometimes the shit that I do, I don't even mean to do it. I just, you know, it happens sometimes. I think most of my moments are unintentional.
No, that's normally the funnier moments that we have. It's not the planned stuff. And then it's never the same when me and Marcus try and recreate it on the show.
No. like many people don't understand that, like, when we did the show on Thursday, I think it was Thursday.
Yeah.
The after party of the show was more funnier because that's where I said, you can't fuck me, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Because we had a full-fledged conversation where Marcus was like, man, this should have been on the show. It should have been on the show.
That's just what I mean. We need to start recording. The problem, me and Marcus used to record the beginning of the show, but because we knew we were recording it, nothing funny would ever happen.
Nothing funny happened.
Oh yeah, you know what's funny though? The table was too funny.
It doesn't really benefit anybody, but like, I could always just like record the audio, like have the audio track, and that could always be like bonus content for maybe the audio feed that might die.
Maybe because most people that would want to listen to that is probably our regulars. Maybe we open a Patreon as $2.
It just be Jimmy, right? Huh?
No. Okay, $2 is affordable. What's that? What's that in euros? Like €3? Kane, you'd pay €3, right?
For what though? Oh, me and Manny's food show.
for like ridiculous audio that we've recorded after the show.
You should, but I mean, everyone should be proud of me when I didn't take the temptation to upgrade my Rodecaster Pro to, I think they're on the third model now, because it's like, I don't use it for half the full potential that it could be. And the only benefit you really get is that it's smaller, but it'd be different if they had a trade-in process.
I was going to update my camera, but then I realized I'm out of ports on my M1, so I should probably wait till I buy the M5, because the M4 is ridiculous. You can barely get now, and Apple's increased the price of everything.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be more higher. So, although I didn't want to buy me a new iPhone, it was a good thing I bought me a new iPhone.
It's getting ridiculous now.
Well, it's the more AI gets more prominent, the more expensive everything's going to get.
I felt dirty the other day. I started using AI to change sentences in the thing I was writing, because it didn't make sense the way I was writing it. So I kind of wrote a sentence and like, you finish the rest because it's not making sense to me.
But don't you hate when they do it and they be like, damn, that's all I need to do. I just need to do this one switch. You be like, shit.
Yeah.
Damn. But you know what's one of the more satisfying feeling though is that when you type something up and you be like, all right, AI, just check my grammar and everything, and they do it, and your shit was right, and you was like, man, I gotta believe in myself, and then you start believing in yourself.
I hate when I do that. They'll do it in your American grammar, which does not compute the same way like as a grammar over here, and spelling.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. It changes the date format to the way you guys write it.
Even when it rewrites stuff, I still rewrite it from there. It's like it's just one of those things. It's like you can't become 100% dependent, but I will say it is really good at brainstorming stuff. Like if you have an idea and you want to flush it out, it works out. Yeah, I use it as a tool. Like my rule is that I will never have AI write something for me, but I'll let it correct something that I wrote to make it flow better.
Oh no, I've started doing it. So the report I write doesn't change that often. I just change the language in the sense of like the paragraph normally stays the same from last year. It's only like I put in the new numbers and then kind of reflect on did it go up or down in terms of did it increase, did it decrease, blah blah blah. When I have to start talking about new stuff in it, I will kind of type what I need it to, what I'm aiming for, but then I'm just like make it sound more professional, because how I type does not work. How I speak and how I type does not work for a professional environment.
Don't you know? And so like I recently used it this week, or because I am thinking about redesigning my website so it could be more in line with the type of photographer that I want to be, like, more of a storyteller rather than like, I want to tell people story. And I was like, how would you go about restructuring this way? And it gave me all these ideas. And I was like, oh, these are really good ideas. It's like, that's a good one. That's a good one. And I'm like, okay, of course I haven't implemented any of that because that requires time and energy. And most times I'm tired, but
well, like, you're a tinkerer as well. You don't let things sit and like be happy with it. You're always like, you keep touching it till you break it, essentially.
Yeah. That's why I still haven't finished this yet, but it will be available. 50 copies. You guys can get one. Help support me in my hobby.
I mean, I'll bet we get one signed. I'm paying for it.
You fucker. It's only me $15.
I'm paying. The shipping will cost more. The shipping will cost more than the book.
Yeah. I'll give you. I'll give the copy to Marcus, and he has to mail it to you 2 years later. Yeah, I even bought me this book right here. Zine making, so I can make me more little books. So it's been fun.
It's rare people still read books these days.
Like little paper things and stuff for my photos. It's from when we went to saw BTS and stuff like that. It's actually kind of cool with a single piece of paper.
That's actually pretty cool.
Me, restaurant that I ate at. Me and Shantae. So, it's cool.
As long as you don't have Marcus's shipping.
No.
If Marcus did shipping, he'd be out of business.
And this was the for the official printed one. This was the one I made by hand first to see what it looked like. And just some papers folded together and stapled. And
is that called Captured Tears?
Yeah. I was sad, Manny.
So you made a miserable book. In the book, do you have text in it, or is it just a picture?
No, I'll put text in it because I think you have to have words.
Well, I feel like sometimes I don't like having to try and interpret what the artist was trying to capture. sometimes I want to know what you were trying to capture, and then I'll interpret it to how it's based on me.
Because this is watching. I'll read the opening. It says, "I heard someone say that rain is the heavens crying. While I've never held on to the saying itself, I was always drawn to the rain and the drops it leaves behind. Captures Tears is a collection of those quiet moments. These photographs explore reflection, solitude, vulnerability, and the traces emotions leave behind long after the storm has passed." Then I put like a quote from a song in there. So yeah. So it's actually a very peaceful read, and I was like, wow. And I was very happy with it. If anybody buys it, whenever I make it, whatever.
You might want to do a fiasco book. It might help with your grieving.
Yeah, I've already done that. I did my own little weird fiasco photo shoot. Yeah, that probably would never see this light of day, but
no, it helped one needs to see it. I think it's just for you.
It's one of those interesting moments, but like I think a lot of times that I'm out there taking pictures, but I never print it. And then once you print it, it's like, oh, and then I think actually doing a body of work was different. Like, sequencing what order that I want the pictures to go in and stuff like that.
Oh. How's he bleeding? That looks
like that hurt.
Why is he bleeding from his eye?
Manny, we had been watching this. We was reading everything else. Oh, we'll find out here. Oh, maybe he scratched him.
I think
the table might have hit him in the face.
Yeah. Can confirm Misery Cells, some of the most popular books for loans at the library were miserable ones.
Yeah.
I read a book and I like the book, but when you tell someone you read this book, it's like a cry for help.
50 Shades of Grey?
No, so I think he's one of my favorite authors at this moment. I think his name's Matt Haig. And
never heard of him.
So he's written a book. I've read most of his other collection, but he has this book which says Reasons to Stay Alive.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's dark. But I was in a dark place when that happened, though. When that book came out.
Maybe I'll check it out from a library.
If you're in a dark place, the book will.
Well, the book that I was reading, but my library thing, because work got in the way, is running out.
I don't have time for reading. There's
too much 21 to do days goes really fast.
Yeah.
The book I was reading was called No Death, No Fear by Thich Nhat Hanh.
So like when Neil in the Eve streams tells you, oh, sign up to Wrestle Universe, it's like another Netflix streaming place for wrestling. You get to see all this Japanese wrestling stuff. I don't have time for that. I know for a fact I'll see it, I'll have it, and never use it.
No, it's one of those things that I had to become realistic with, because I was out there buying all these photography tutorials, Manny, and they're not cheap. And ask me how many of them have I watched? None.
What the fuck is Seth all about? That's what you get, Seth.
They already missed the moment that you could have bounced him back. It was when he was bleeding, he did his pose, and he hit the spear. The match should have ended right then and there.
How many tables does man need to go through? Seth didn't need to win this.
He didn't, Manny. He didn't.
Oh, he didn't. He didn't even win. He also done a comfort book, a lessons learned in hard times, but Reasons does resonate a little bit more. Yeah, Reasons is something I've read twice.
Not really.
Yeah.
I'm not entertained by this. It's like it's a spectacle. You know, maybe on the make believe Patreon, Manny, we could do a book club too. Force us both to read.
The real question is, and those that are in the chat are more likely to be there. What is the limit? Like, obviously, if we were to do extra content with each other and stuff like that, that was just specifically for Patreon, what's the limit you would pay for it?
I mean, for myself, Manny, I'm going to answer that. I would say it'd be $2 to $5.
Yeah, 2 to 5 seems fair.
But I think for us, we would have to figure out what do we give them.
I think it's just I think it's supposed to be a wrestling channel, but like our football content is a lot better than
Really?
That shouldn't have been the way this ended. JLG, you're getting this for free already. We need something to do extra stuff.
Everything is expensive now.
I think between 2 and 5 is fair. Because if we had enough people to do that, it would cover at least half of the monthly payment we have to do for this. And for this and the audio.
Also be a way to also maybe possibly give stuff away to people.
Yeah.
But I think that's probably something we have to sit down and talk to Mr. Grand Finale himself. Put the late night show behind a paywall that nobody will pay for.
No one watches it. Who actually watches the late night show after we've done it?
We do, but I think that some of that shit is the most hilarious thing because usually me and Marcus are both dead ass tired from trying to drive into work. Manny done woke up in the middle of the night knowing that he got to wake up in a couple hours.
But that's what the Untitled Manny and Marcus show has always been. Like, someone's always tired on that show, whether it be Marcus, who just probably come home and had like 2 hours sleep.
Manny, way he doing that tape, he angry. He was an ass night.
The way he doing that tape, like that tape don't cost nothing.
Manny, I don't know if you know this, but in Saudi Arabia, during Riyadh season, it's endless spat tape.
Nah, I don't think so, Eric. I don't think so.
No, I think it's something that I think we really have to sit down. Not something that we can rush. Maybe we could even talk to Al about it. Be like, hey, Al, how can we make this more productive for our listeners? And how come I can't buy me a damn button? Because I was going to surprise Manny and Marcus with YouTube buttons, and I couldn't figure out where to find those damn buttons.
What YouTube buttons?
You know, like for us having our subscribers.
Oh, Etsy.
No, but I mean, like, I want it officially from YouTube.
Yeah, you ain't getting it officially from YouTube.
Why?
Do
they don't count our subscribers?
They don't count our subscribers. They don't count. I think they shadow ban us more often than they do reward us.
Why don't they count our subscribers then?
I don't know, but we also like our watch time and stuff don't add up to even get us monetized. Although we'd get demonetized so quickly.
Is it because we do live streams and not like regular videos?
Most of the time, yeah.
Oh, well, fuck these people then.
But then the people that do get things, I think the first one's free and then the other ones cost a fortune. But I don't need a plaque. Where am I going to put
it? Doesn't matter. You know you like recognition. Act like you don't like the plaque.
Yeah, but I get recognition enough as it is. I know these don't love me. They wouldn't listen to my bullshit 4 times a week if they didn't. That's not even arrogant. That's just pointing out the obvious. 2 to 5 pounds seems fair for most base level Patreon. Spinebuster Media are £2 for their entry level. Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, £2, and then I don't know if it's something meaty that we've put more work into. Maybe that goes on a higher tier for £5. I drew you on a sign. I don't do that just for anyone. Exactly. The old librarian drew me and Marcus on the sign.
Really?
we both look like Dan, but we were stick figures. The Eve crew that comes in and joins us, we all sit together, but we're all a collection of introverts.
Yeah, but like, I think that's the fun part. You have it, you might be all introverted, but at least you have your clan. You might not say nothing to each other, but you're all next to each other. It's like having that.
Talk. Yeah, it's more. We all kind of came to this place as individuals. And then now we've kind of got this group where we all sit together, we all know each other. We wouldn't have known each other without the Eve wrestling lot.
Yeah, and I think that's the one thing that COVID took away from a lot of people was like that community. Like actually being in an environment with people in real life is completely different than being with people online. It means so much more.
I think for you, it's me forcing you to go to that photographer meetup. You were very like, I don't want to go. A quick conversation, like, fucking go.
Yeah. It was cool.
Yeah, but now look where you are now because of your photography. If you didn't do that, that was a networking event, and look where you are.
I don't know where I'm at, but all right.
You're doing shoots, Eric. You're doing shoots. You're making money from it.
Was that the one you made me making money? That's a relative term. Was that the one? Maybe that was the one that led to my talk where I talked about some of my work.
Yeah. See, a lot of time, Eric needs pushing to do stuff, and you need to make him aware of how good he actually is. Like me, I'm quite negative on work I do, but Marcus is the one that actually kind of remind me that I'm good at what I do.
I didn't tell you. You know, my job, I still think this is a bad idea. They want me to speak to the new crop of trainees on Monday.
Oh, have you planned what you're going to say?
I have an idea, but I'm more of I let the moment come to me.
I don't, for things like that, I don't script it because I know I'll fuck it up or someone's going to ask a question that causes me to go off script. But like I will write things down that I have to say. I've
been brainstorming. I wrote some ideas, like things I really want to touch on and stuff like that. But the interesting thing is that the only question I asked him, I was like, how much time do I have? Like, what am I supposed to fill? They was like, oh, just about 5 minutes, whatever. I was like, okay, but I could go longer. But if you say 5 minutes, I'll do 5 minutes.
I think we all did more talking on the Discord before we actually got talking in person, but it's nice, a little group of friends we've made now. No, so I think we did more talking on Dan's live streams on YouTube. And then that's how I got to know everyone. But that's why I know everyone by their screen name rather than their actual name. And I don't divert from it in most cases. Like, I know the old librarian's name is Dennis. Do I call him that? No.
Why would you call him that? He's the old librarian. Shit.
Exactly. That sounds cooler. Like, I don't go by everyone calls me Manny, but like, if you call me Lord Manny Hayes, I'm like, I'm gonna answer it because it sounds cooler.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. That's the fun thing about gangs. No one goes by their real name. You go by your fucking moniker. And you know what the sad part about it? I ain't never had a fucking moniker. I'm just fucking Eric. Everything else ain't never really stuck. The Prime Factor, that was stupid. The Hater, I didn't even hate that much, but people said I was the hater.
You do. You fucking hate everything.
I do not. I'm critical, but I'm not a hater. Damn, you know Little Yachty got an invite to the wedding. That's crazy. He ain't been around that long.
It's not as loud.
Might be he ain't it's over.
An open stadium. He is over.
No, I mean, he ain't over. Now, you know what? I'll tell you this right now. I'm not a man that wear white, but that Little Yachty outfit, I'll show up to work in that.
That's a little outfit you'd wear to Wimbledon, looking all cool and
yeah.
shit.
He better use that stick tonight.
I really don't like wearing all white. I am an individual that gets messy very quickly.
Man, I just feel like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. That's my issue.
So when I started losing weight, I started to wear white a little bit more because I actually looked all right in it. I didn't look like I was wearing a tablecloth.
But you gotta understand,
look bigger.
Yachty is dark enough to make it work. It gives a contrast. And you see how his tie looked better than Brian Saxon tie with that outfit because it's a lighter color.
There was a time the D&D people that first met me as the old librarian calling me Tolly. Tolly?
You know,
Tolly.
I always wanted to get into D&D, but I never could find me a group of people that did that, so I never did. Like, I wanted to play Magic the Gathering. I wanted to do all the nerd games. I really want to play Settlers of Catan. However, nobody is going to try to take the turn on how to play that game. It's taking a long time.
That takes ages to play that game.
I know. And, you know, when you get to my age range, people don't have patience. And then you just don't have time. You got to work. You got to pay bills. So I should just play Baldur's Gate. But I ain't had time to play no video game.
So yesterday, during the stream, when I was building this Lego set, I realized how much time I don't have anymore. Because when I was doing this, I kept seeing Rika lie beside me on the ground, lie behind my chair.
Uh-huh.
Because I'm not paying her attention.
Yeah, but you know, that's how it goes, man. They just go sit on your lap and let you know. I hope I have another one of these. Then that way I don't have to go buy any.
Oh, I did not put that together.
What?
The old librarian, TOL. And they added Lee to make it friendly, to make it sound like a real name.
You know what might be a fun like bonus content, Maddie? We all three of us, we buy the same Lego set. And we see who puts it together first.
Me.
Sure Maddie is going to win. But I think here, Eric and Marcus, I touched myself in third person right there. Cuz to be upset would be ironic. And then if the off chance thing that Manny does not win, Manny's gonna be hot.
So let me tell you, last night, Peter, also from the Eve crowd, come in. I don't know where he heard my estimate of saying I could get this done in 6 hours. I was wrong with the estimate. I was wrong.
You're a big man for admitting that, Manny. You're a big man for that.
But he said it's more like 14 hours. And I'm sitting there like, this ain't 14 hours. Like I think I've got like another 2 hours left in this. But Manny, so that would take it to about 8 to 9 hours.
JK Smush, I'm interrupting Manny. I'm just gonna tell you, I will kick your ass in Monopoly. Thank you. That's all I needed. It would be awesome if we had a way to play Monopoly with listeners.
You can.
How so?
You play it on console or something like that online.
So Manny, would I fly into Heathrow? Is that the only airport?
You can fly into Gatwick, but don't do that.
The way you frowned up about Gatwick, you said.
I think it's a lot more harder to get anywhere from Gatwick than it is flying to Heathrow. There's a direct underground there. You can also take the Heathrow Express that takes you into the city within 15 minutes. I think flying to Heathrow is a lot more simpler. Flying to Gatwick is just complicated. And you also realize, Eric, I get really hyper focused when I'm doing Legos.
I do too.
If there's no one in the chat, and I don't have to pause to talk and stuff like that, I'll go complete hyper focus and not pay attention to any. I'll just go into my own world.
I will go into the mode to whip somebody's ass. I just want to whip somebody's ass. I just want to win.
There's certain things you won't beat me at.
Oh, Manny, I'm gonna be honest. I know who I am. I talk a lot of shit.
You won't beat me at Legos. You won't beat me.
I probably won't win.
What you will beat me at is taking a better photo.
Possibly, but every dog gets lucky sometimes.
No, I get lucky if dog. I can take a good iPhone photo, but you could take a good photo.
Let me see. How much would it cost me to fly to London?
When I checked in on Manny yesterday, I thought he forgot to set up the mic. Yeah, I just went into complete hyper focus where I was just like, nothing in the chat was going on. So like I didn't have to talk, so I just did that. I went to Legoland as a child.
Wow. Oh, yep. I will not be going to London anytime soon.
What?
$2 grand. $2 grand for a flight.
What you fly? How are you flying?
I really don't know how to fly. Like, to be totally honest. But
did you go on premium economy or did you go business class?
I went the one above me. Yo, you know what? Let me look at the one above economy. Hold on. Let me go back to economy. Let me see.
Go no, like. Don't search on what are you searching on?
I use Expedia.
Don't use Expedia. Use a flight scanner or something like that. It'll find the cheapest flights.
But
bear in mind, bear in mind you'll end up with the economy for economists.
Did you say Skyscanner? Because that's the one when
Skyscanner, yeah. Well, I'm bougie. I always fly by British Airways most of the time.
Fuck me, Jon Snow. Is that each?
Did you add a return?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Because this was saying, oh, okay, no. So for British Airways, we would depart 3:50 p.m., get in London Heathrow at 10:15 a.m., then leave London at 4:55 and get back at 8 o'clock. And for both of us, that would be $2 grand. That's not bad.
It depends. It also depends the time the period you're flying.
It said Air France and British Airways, and then it just seems like it'd be a lot.
Like, I mean, I could fly to LA. I think this is just one way for 786 in economy.
But me and Shantae, we're kind of chunky.
Premium economy is too expensive.
Lord have mercy. Lord, oh shit, that's an extra grand for some space. What the fuck is Marcus talking about?
Did I just walk into an unboxing? What? I've not left this country in over 20 years, but is it any cheaper to fly to places other than London? Although I guess then you're got to travel from the plane station to London. Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of places I would like to go. I wouldn't mind going to Korea, going to Japan. I have never been to Hawaii, but it might just be cheaper for me to fly someplace in America instead of trying to go to Europe. But I really don't want to go there.
I think if there was ever going to be a sharpshooters meetup, it needs to require me to be in the States somewhere.
Oh yeah, you're probably in New York. We just can't go up north to where you at. You have to come down to us because they racist up there.
They ain't racist where I'm at.
Oh. Nah, when's the next time you go to New
York? You got to remember, we're in Albany, New York. My family's Pakistani. There's loads of them up there.
When's the next time you're going to New York, though, Manny?
I don't know.
You know, I've never been to New York. Maybe we could do something. And I could finally join Cousins with Candles. That you could give them my demo.
We ain't filmed any of that since that stupid video.
Because most times shit is just stupid.
No, because do you know what? And it's my two other cousins that were filming that video with me, the assistants. They don't want to be on camera.
Oh, so Manny. Trader Joe got some good shit right now too, man. They got some good shit. Like, I'm telling you right now, apparently the banana pudding ice cream is supposed to be it. It's making people go crazy.
Oh no, wait, let me if you want to okay. Let me find this thing I ate earlier and I'll read it to you.
Shit talking and curling would go hard.
So this thing was called a cookie cup, Eric.
Okay.
But in it was chocolate cheesecake, white chocolate chunks, chocolate brownie, dark chocolate curls, milk chocolate sauce, and a chocolate chunk cookie. Now look at that and tell me that don't look delicious.
What the fuck? That's too much going on. You need to cut that in. You need to cut that in quarters, baby. That should be a fatal 4-way. You shouldn't eat that all by yourself.
It wasn't even that big.
Even with it being big, it had every decadent dessert you could think of.
Let me tell you something. Trader Joe's and Marks and Spencer's are basically the same thing. The way they experiment with food. Oh,
that was easy.
And it's over.
Let me tell you something. I can give a fuck about Night of Champions. I'm having more fun talking nonsense with the chat and Manny. This is what this is all about.
You know, Marks and Spencer's do a sweet bread, and then and call it and make it a strawberry sandwich. You know how good that is. You know how good that is. No, we have oldies, but Marks and Spencer's and Trader Joe's do something else.
Wait, you hear Marcus use Manny. Look what he put. Marcus beat the double. He just realized he wasn't live and was like, why they reading these old ass comments? I'm being ignored. Strike for everyone. Dude, you're the one that was not live.
It's a strike
for
you.
You, not us. Dummy, you big dummy.
He probably even gonna see that part. Strike.
No,
for you.
Strike on you.
Not just any strike. A Joe Jackson strike.
They Joe Jackson, Ricky Saints right now. Oh, you dropped the stick, Trick.
He wants to drop an elbow. I don't like his pants.
No, the pants. Manny, I like the top, but not the bottom. But I think he got loafers on.
Well, he's skipping.
Well, Ricky's about to be released.
You know, I played my best football in loafers, not cleats, not nothing, but loafers. I played my best football in loafers.
Manny, what this sounds like you about to tell some song to one of your grandkids. Kids, once you sit down, yo pop right there. He had the loafers. He was out there just showing them what to do.
No, so like lunchtime, break time at school, we'd play football, but obviously you're in your school uniform, so like I ain't changing out my shoes.
JK, Dalton may be a problem, but I do expect Will Smith to come back one day. I do. Sammy wins tonight, right?
I wouldn't think so. Because apparently there's problems going on with CM Punk, apparently. But the plan apparently was that CM Punk was going to go to SmackDown and work a program with Cody going into SummerSlam. But I don't know if that's going to happen.
When you say problems with him, what do you mean? Like he's being Punk again?
I don't know if he's being Punk again, but apparently he doesn't want to change brands. He wanted to return at the Raw show in Chicago. Apparently that's not going to happen. Stuff like that. Some niggly bits.
Oh, typical Punk.
But again,
Punk shit.
None of this is confirmed, so I couldn't tell you if this is true or not.
Well, it's easily because like you can make a headline, put Punk name on it, and make it seem like it's true, just because he has a history of being troubled in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go to Saudi Arabia.
Marcus is still handing out strikes to everyone.
Why is he still behind?
You know, you can hit refresh, Marcus, or press that live button and you go straight to where we are at.
Or you can just focus on your job and not have any FOMO.
You know when I drank on the stream on Tuesday?
Mm-hmm.
I think I had my best sleep in a while. I'm not advocating drinking again, but I ain't slept so good in a while.
It took all your worries away.
I slept what time the stream finish? About 11? Maybe 11. I slept through the night. Normally I wake up.
You know, I never noticed on this film camera that part looked like Mickey Mouse. The two little dots.
Is that a film camera? That you have to go pay to get it developed?
Yeah. But I've been thinking about buying a chemical so I can develop my own film again. Right here, film.
Man, I wish I had more interesting hobbies. I mean, Lego is pretty.
You like Legos,
but that's not that
like
interesting.
Legos. You're a dog dad. People like dogs.
The problem with being a dog dad is when you have a cute dog like mine, you think you can get anywhere quick. People stop you to talk to you about the dog or pet your dog or.
And Manny, and you're a proud papa because you got let me talk about my dog.
No, sometimes if you see me carrying her, and it's not and it's just a regular ass day, I have to be somewhere. If it's hot, and she gets tired quickly and I'm carrying her, that's different. But if it's a regular ass date and I'm carrying her, she doesn't look tired or anything, it's because I have to be somewhere.
My favorite moment was like I was walking to my car and work, right? And this dude walking his little dog. And I'm using that term walking loosely. The dog was on a leash, and this is a little dog. He wasn't moving. He was staring at his owner like, I'm not moving. So the owner, who was trying to pull him go, was forced to go pick him up and carry him. And I was like, that little dog run everything.
They do that. But also, I don't like pulling them. Rika's not on a collar anymore, so like you're not pulling at her neck, but like so she's got a harness which you pull her back. But I don't like pulling them unless I have to, because it seems it's not cruelty, but it does feel like it sometimes.
It doesn't feel right. When I see people pull, I feel like you don't care about your dog, you're just doing that. So Manny, has there ever been anybody that you worked with, or maybe from an opposing company that you want to punch in the neck, like Caitlin Clark got punched in the neck?
Oh, she got battered. I saw those clips. Those are straight violations.
I've never seen it, so I don't know.
People talk about what Wemby was doing during the finals, but that's nothing compared to what happened to Caitlin Clark.
So you mean I gotta go see this now? I never seen it. So it's when she get punched in the neck, right?
Yeah. I mean, it may have been as bad as what Wemby did to Brunson, the one that didn't get
They are playing Kanye, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But apparently nobody likes her though, Manny.
Who, Caitlin Clark?
Yeah.
Well, no one likes her because she's the best.
No, apparently they don't like her because a lot of other reasons. Like she's a liability.
She probably gets paid the most too. That's why you don't like her.
Just show me the punch. I don't need your commentary.
Wait, did you search for Instagram or did you search for it on YouTube?
YouTube.
You got to Instagram for that stuff now, Eric.
That's it. That's it.
No, there was 2 instances, I think, in that.
Man, that neck punch was no neck punch.
Why is that on at a different time?
They overseas, probably 3 p.m.
6 East, 3 p.m. What time's that here?
That's ugly. Like,
I mean, it's nicer
than the belt is ugly.
No, it's nicer than the NFL belt.
When I was dressed like Nick, they called me Fat Albert.
But that's not red. You weren't wearing red.
I know, but they still call me Fat Albert. Bitches. They were colorblind.
I called you a basketball.
Oh, yeah. I did do the show on that one. A storm is coming. This guitar rip right here, man.
The man was really killing it in the studio.
He just kept going after that opening rip too.
You know he had like a tied bandana around his head.
Yeah.
Vest.
A cigarette in his thing, probably a metal chain someplace.
Are you imagining an old Jamaican man now? Because I am.
Possibly. You know, the crazy thing about Jade Cargill and her body, she can still be covered up and still turn heads. That purple outfit right there, that you can wrestle that. She looked like she's straight from Wakanda.
She looked like she took Rey Mysterio's Mysterio gear from the early 90s and then
still one of his best outfits. I love that outfit.
She's got more of an aura of assassin when she's all covered up like this. Yep, the racism's continued. No reaction for Jade.
But they'll cheer her, huh?
She's covered up though, people. You know, her gear starts to look more awful every time I see her.
That butterfly look like it's dangerous. Manny, she's starting to look more awful every time I see her.
You know they've made a carbon copy of her in the performance center already.
Who?
Her name's Megan or something. Looks exactly like her, but more thick. More of a Barbie doll is what they've got their hands on. So, a lot of you made reference to me drinking 2 liters bottles of drink. The problem when you do that is you need to take breaks and go to the toilet. And in this instance, I need to go to the toilet. So
as Manny takes this break, I will keep us entertained. Manny, go ahead and relieve yourself. This Night of Champions watch along has been brought to you by absolutely no one. No one has sponsored this show. It's just Manny and I investing our time into pleasing the. Well, he has Powerade, but that's not the 2 liter he was drinking earlier. Now we got pink versus purple with the hideous butterfly.
It's a hydration break sponsored by Powerade.
This pink outfit is hideous. Oh! You know what? I think you're right, Kay. Rick Boogs was playing that guitar at one point. That's what he was doing. That's the last thing he gave to the WWE before he walked away. I mean, let me know. This outfit that Tiffany has on, it's pretty at the bottom of the worst outfits we've ever seen in professional wrestling. This is bad. This is real bad. You need to lose, Tiffy. You need to lose. Call her ass. Oh, yes. I don't like the butterfly. I think the butterfly is even worse. I think that Jade, I'm glad that she has incorporated the bounce him off the outside rope to the knee. I think it's a great move. I know that a lot of people will disagree with me when I say this, but I think Jade has improved a lot as a performer, and I'm very proud of her improvement in the ring. Her mic work needs some help, but I'm happy that she's improved in the ring.
Her mic work is the same. Her mic work is just be a bitch.
Yes.
Is essentially what it is.
But I think
so
the problem is
that... she doesn't have to say much. She just has to say enough things with Venom.
But I think the problem is that they are trying to make her say more, where I think she just needs to be short to the point and just get to the point that she's that bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Manny, right now, this pink outfit, Worst outfit we've seen in a long time. It got to be the worst outfit of 2026, right?
So it reminds me of those Ed Hardy
Rika
shirts.
agreed.
And it reminds me of those disgusting Ed Hardy shirts and Ed Hardy trucker hats.
Yeah. Or like a bedazzled version of Pepto-Bismol. Like, hey, kids, drink this to make your stomach feel better.
You trying to say she's the medicine?
She's medicine. I mean, Jade's dressed like Dimetap, the grape flavored medicine that really didn't cure any. Oh, Abyss taught her that. That's Abyss.
No, Jade's dressed as prune juice.
But then she got a lightning bolt, so she's like Purple Flash. Oh, Betty. So, Shantae was off yesterday or for a reason, right? And she put on Fantastic Four.
What, the Fantastic Four?
Thinking it was Fantastic Four, the new one that was just in the most recent theaters. But it was not.
She put the Jessica Alba one?
No, she put the one with Michael B. Jordan in.
Oh, that's the worst one.
Betty, she had never seen it. She was like, my God, this is the worst thing I've ever seen. This is awful. This is awful. And I was like, yes, it's a reason why no one watched that movie. It was horrendous.
You should have told her. Wait. Is Shantae in the chat? No, she's not.
No,
Shantae,
she's probably with a client right now.
Take the Fantastic Four. I raise you, Morbius.
Oh, you say she had to watch Morbius?
Yes.
I don't know, like
so choreographed. Like it's so.
Tiffany's outfit looked like she's stuck in the 70s.
I get you rehearse and stuff, but this feels so choreographed that it's losing the whole fluidity of this match.
But I for some reason I blame Tiffany on this. I think Tiffany has never bounced back from her injury. I think she's wrestling scared. And that's my professional analysis, but I think that she's afraid to get hurt again. Because her offense is so based off of like flipping and doing cartwheels and stuff like that, it doesn't give you a natural flow of a match. You see, look, another flip.
No, Craven the Hunter wasn't. I haven't seen Craven the Hunter. Madam Web. Madam Web is terrible too. Madame Web is horrible. Look at Jade's makeup all on on the thighs of Tiffany Stratton.
I think for some people this is a good thing, but Tiffany's front is as flat as her back. That's impressive.
Yeah, Morbius is so bad, but then it was like Madam Web said bet.
Bet.
Well, that was terrible. Madam Web, I think, is better than Craven. It's not a huge line, but Ben Parker just elevates it just a little bit above. I don't know if I want to watch Craven, though. I like how Michin still looks dressed up like she's from New York. She come out dressed like a thug, and B-Fab's all dressed up like she. Yeah.
You're right. How long can Chelsea be underneath that ring?
Look at Chelsea.
Oh shit!
Chelsea look like a Power Ranger. A flowery Power Ranger.
Yes! Go after your title, Chelsea.
Oh.
Well?
Jade, why are you bringing her in the ring?
Because you're tired of that shit, Maddie.
Jade, just focus on what you're focus on the task at hand.
Maddie, that's that person at the office that's always in your business and you just get tired of it one day.
Charlotte's gonna come out.
Oh, God damn it. But Maddie,
I knew this.
Maddie,
I knew
this.
Let
me tell you this. That's an outfit, though. That's an outfit. Charlotte out there, styling and profiling. Michael Cole lost his voice.
If there was a men's version of that, would you work that as a suit combo?
Man, I think that's outfit of the night. She got the women's outfit. Oba had the men's outfit. And I can actually tell you, I like this direction better for Jade than that. This title right here, that's the end of your career. Chelsea might try to help Tiffany, but that's over. But I think a program with her and Charlotte would be so much better for her going into SummerSlam than that meaningless U.S. title match. What do you say about that, Manny?
Yeah, I agree. But then, just as we were talking about outfits, I would prefer Chelsea's pink flowery outfit to this butterfly mess that Tiffany is wearing.
I mean, technically, Chelsea's outfit is horrendous too, but it's Chelsea, so it works for her. Like, she got every color possible. Like, worst dress had to be Tiffany Stratton and Byron Saxton. I'm giving it to them.
No, I'm throwing B-Fab in that. B-Fab's off. What B-Fab look? You putting a mask on her, she'd be Axiom.
Manny, we have to understand that B-Fab probably got her outfit from the Goodwill. She didn't expect to be on the show, and that's why it looks like it's a hodgepodge of outfits.
Do you know from the Royal Rumble that I learned that the women talent that have to buy extra gear for this particular thing, they have to, one, buy it and get it made, but they also have to get it approved by someone in WWE.
Yeah.
Hold on,
that's
let me go get this
good that Bianca can make her own. That's an outfit though, man. I walked to the club with that on when Charlotte got on. They called me Silky Johnson. Sorry about that. Black person probably showed up for Rika, and so now she's going crazy.
And now you have to stay here. Now you have to stay here.
Was she barking at the black kids?
There was no one outside.
Oh. She wants her attention.
Ghost blacks. What are you doing? You're going to fall. What are you doing? I'm tired of seeing this Hulk Hogan advert.
Me too.
I know you're hungry. You'll have your dinner after this.
I love that Miami got Giannis. It can't beat the Knicks.
Do you think I feel like they gave away too much.
I think they gave away too much.
3 first-round draft picks. You've ruined your potential for the next 3 years.
I mean, in essence, I wish Marcus was here so we could talk about them. This is what the Clippers did. The Clippers their debt was finally paid for Paul George at this year's draft. That trade is finally concluded. I just don't think that Bam and Giannis are the pieces.
The guy from the Celtics is moving as well now, isn't he?
Well, they haven't figured out. They talked about trading him, but no one has made a package. Remember, Marcus was talking about him being a Clipper, and I wouldn't mind seeing that because I really do like Jaylen Brown. I think Melo being moved to Minnesota, I don't know if him and Ant can work, but that might be the most entertaining post-game interview that's going to be in the league. Those two people right there talking.
And then you see the Knicks of the draft just stockpiling picks.
Well, they got to, because I think they're comfortable with their team that they have right now. I mean, you guys got the Villanova Cats.
They left that draft with like 5 second-round draft picks in for the future.
Yeah.
This show is nearly over. We got one more match, unless we've got scheduled nonsense.
I don't think we got anything else.
This should be the last match, which then gives me time to walk and feed Rika before
I
the
go
England
find me
game.
some clothes for work.
I'm so glad my office is casual whenever I'm in. I haven't worn a collared shirt in forever.
Oh man, Friday was such a relief because I didn't have to wear one. I was like, yay! But at the same time, there's a part of me that doesn't mind wearing it either. Like, you know, it's like it's a gift and a curse. Because I feel better when I'm in the shirt and tie. Like, I feel like I almost kind of want to bring the jacket out, but I'm like, nah, they ain't ready for the jacket.
I feel so constricted when I wear any type of collared shirt, a jacket on top of it.
Damn. I guess I gotta try the Flying Dutchman. Shit.
How big is the NBA in the UK? It's not big. I think the NFL would try and make a bigger deal about global expansion than the NBA do. Because the NFL really forced these international games. Whereas the NBA, yeah, they do a couple things here and there. I know the Spurs are going to play in Manchester next season.
Oh, Betty, you had Shantae's back. I guess she's done. Didn't you have a question for her? I forgot what the question was.
Shantae. Eric told me that you watched the worst Fantastic Four movie earlier this week. I said I raise you and you need to go watch Morbius or Madam Web or Craven. But if you want, we can all share the same disgust and we can all do this as a watch along together.
Maddie, once again, let me tell you, that feels like that's bonus content. Like at the Patreon.
Like, I'm telling you now, Shantae. Me and Marcus have discussed this already that we were going to do the trifecta of these terrible movies, with including Craven the Hunter. But I feel like you should join us on this journey, and we can videotape your disappointment on how terrible these movies are. And then to make you feel better, at the end of it, we'll watch Beverly Hills Cop 3 because I think it's only me and you that like this movie.
Betty, White Suit Joe is awful because that Ted is throwing it off.
No,
what is he doing? What is he doing? I
like it. He looks like a drug dealer. Remove the glasses. He looks like a drug dealer.
I do not like Mickey's tie with his suit.
He's got bigger. His head's got bigger.
Because the hairline is going back and back and back.
Well, see, Shantae said she's down.
Betty, you're right. He looked like he's selling all coke in the game.
That's it. Cocaine.
That's it and everything. Oh, 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 oh.
Oh, Eric, we're back.
Huh?
So the watch along me and Marcus did of England versus Ghana did 750 views.
Yeah.
Me and you today have done 253 on this terrible. I would say it's terrible. This has been an alright show, but like
I think it's been great because we've done everything.
This is a fun show. Yeah, this fun show outside of the wrestling. We've done everything else.
Oh, what do you think of the Flying Dutchman that I sent you on Instagram?
What did you send me something?
Yeah, it's the In-N-Out burger. Everyone's been talking about this Flying Dutchman. I never had it. It's pretty much they don't do the bun. They do it with just meat, cheese, and onions.
You didn't send me anything on Instagram.
I did. Do you not get my photo post that I sent you?
There's nothing from you like in my messages. Did you tag me in something?
You know what happens, Manny? You know what happened? I didn't hit send. I didn't hit send. I'm an old man.
Okay. What is this?
That's the Flying Dutchman. That's a very popular burger in In-N-Out where it's just the meat patties, the cheese, and you use two whole grilled onions as the buns.
No,
I think they put the sauce.
Like onion. I hate onions.
I didn't know you didn't like onions.
I don't mind them diced because they don't taste of anything when they're diced. But when there's a whole thing, you can taste it.
You have so many food restrictions. I can't take you no place to eat. It's like I'm not eating that.
You couldn't take me anywhere. Let me tell you, they brought some McDonald's here in the UK. Don't do that McGriddle like they do in the States. They brought it over for a month. Was it disgusting? Sure. Did I enjoy it? Yes.
I mean, the McGriddle is like a guilty pleasure. That sweet thing, whatever meat that they had. Come on, old librarian. Onions are not evil. They are delicious. They are a foundational tool to each meal that you make. If you're making soup, you need onion, celery, and carrots.
Oh no, I learned something else as worse. So I know people I work with that it's not a fear, but they genuinely hate the presence of bananas being anywhere. They hate it.
Oh man, Betty, behind Patreon, cooking with Eric.
Eric, we've been telling you to do the show for a very long time.
It's a lot of work, man.
No, it's a lot of work because you'll have to edit it. Because you have to edit it with everything as well. But you need to do
but you actually need a cameraman to like do it. Like I know how to film myself. Like I can film somebody else, but to film like me chopping and stuff like that, it's not.
Well, that's more of there's more than a 4 camera setup that you need to do.
Yeah.
You need the hard cam, you need the B-roll.
You need a hard stationary cam, you need a mobile cam, and you need like an overall chop cam. Man, you never been to the West Coast, right?
No.
Yeah, so no, he hasn't had In-N-Out in his life. But I think for most people I think that the hype it shouldn't be as hyped as it is. I think for Californians, it's consistency. That's what you pay for. Like, when you go to In-N-Out, you know what you're getting.
I don't think it's any better than Five Guys.
No.
I think Five Guys, you just pay a premium for an all right burger.
I prefer their fries at Five Guys. I like the peanut oil fried fries. What I dislike about Five Guys is that it makes your bun soggy because they wrap your burger up in foil. So you kind of need to eat that shit there.
Yeah, I don't like a sweat. Five Guys give you a sweaty burger. So by the time you get the bun, if you get it delivered, it's soggy.
Yeah, and I don't want a soggy bun.
But there's a place here. It's not really a chain, but I think it started off as an American company because it's called Bleecker Street, which is I don't believe there's a Bleecker Street in the UK. It definitely feels like a New York street. Mm-hmm. It's called Bleecker Street. I think it's now just called Bleecker Burger. They make a very good burger.
Are you
someone that's fussy about burgers? I enjoy this burger.
Are you anti smash burgers or pro smash burgers?
Depends, but like I feel like you squeeze out all the goodness when you have a smash burger. You know what's that thing? What's that stuff you call in the cooking community? The umami?
No, that they call it the umami, but it ain't no umami in the burger.
No, but you squeeze out all the fun.
I think the thing about it, it's like you have to ask yourself: do you prefer the crispy bits of your meat, like to have those texture bites, or do you want to have a juicier burger? You can't balance it. Burger. You can't balance it because when I made Shantae a smash burger at home, I didn't smash it too. It still had a little bit. So when she bit it, the cheese and everything was. I was very proud of this fucking burger. I was like, damn. You know what? That's what we need, Betty. You, Marcus, and I need to have little graphics that come up with our stats on the side.
What stats we got?
It don't matter. Betty, you can have 3 successful complete Lego watch builds and stuff like that. You know,
I think I'm on my 4th one on this channel. 4th or 5th.
Marcus, 3 seconds without saying something offensive. 3 seconds. Logan's brain without cussing. 3 seconds.
I do like to challenge him on that though sometimes.
When he said he ain't gonna cuss and then he came and make it before we.
No, I don't make promises. Yeah, I never make promises about not doing it.
He'd be like, I ain't gonna cuss this episode. Then he'd be like, shit. Be like, we ain't even dropped the graphic yet.
No, Eric, the best one is I ain't gonna interrupt anyone on this show. Interrupt you immediately.
But the greatest thing about Marcus, though, is that he'll interrupt, but then he'll get more offended if I interrupt you. But I'm like, you do this all the time.
A gourmet burger, and no, I don't like eggs and burgers.
It really depends because I don't think people make the egg right. Like, people don't know how to make a good ready egg. And I think now that I've been eating more Asian foods, I prefer my ready egg to be an Asian. Like, you give me like a bibimbap and you have the egg over there and you cut it and the yolk gets into the rice and shit. Oh, that's amazing.
I don't like things like that.
Or if you got ramen and you got that half egg that's boiled in there. Oh.
We've been me and someone at work have been toying with this idea because there's an anime restaurant in the city center. Our office isn't that far from it. It just means that we'd have to take a longer lunch to go there, though. But then we looked at the menu. I looked at it, it's like, the only thing I can eat here is chicken and rice. But I feel like a child if I eat rice.
Manny, you don't have to eat the chicken and rice. You can try something different, man.
No, because, Eric, you got to realize, London food is just as badly priced as it is in LA. So I don't like spending money and being like, you know what? I didn't like that.
did I tell you the mistake that Shantae and I made when we followed some advice from one of these influencers?
No.
So, we live in San Bernardino County. And so I was on Instagram and these people was like, oh my God, we found the best soul food spot in Southern California. Blah, blah, blah. Home of the $10 plate. I was like, okay, cool. Like, whatever. Let's go. Only a 20 to 30 minute drive for Shantae and I. So we drive down there. Red flags was all over there. It's a black owned business, but I don't know if the black church culture exists in London, but like in black churches, like, you have church, but then they have the little room in the back where it's like the kitchen where you go get the plates and stuff after service. That's what the restaurant looked like. It looked like the cafeteria where you would get plates after church. And I'm like, all right, this is dangerous, right? And so, you know how they was like the home of the $10 plate? I thought it was just one plate that was $10. I didn't realize everything was $10. And once I realized that, I was like, this is a problem. This is a real big problem. So we get there and Shantae orders the chicken wings with a side of mac and cheese and I want to say greens. I order the catfish with a side of candy yams and maybe greens. And then because I wanted to try something else, and everything else was $10. I was like, let's get the fried chicken plate with there because it says famous chicken. Manny,
famous to who?
I don't know. So now, this food was not good at all. Not good at all. It was probably the worst soul food I've ever had in my entire life. However, for $10, I couldn't be mad at it. But I would never eat it again. Like it had dry greens. The potato salad was straight potato salad out of a container from a grocery store. They didn't doctor up the baked beans. The candy yams had no candy in it. The chicken it just was not good at all. It was a sad day.
Though. You pay for what you eat. You pay for what you get.
But Manny, you expected seasoning.
But I do feel us ethnics, we do tend to over season a lot. Like we will be the first to jump on the white people don't season their food. But I've eaten at family houses where the thing is got so much seasoning on it. It's like I can't taste the actual thing that I'm eating anymore.
Yeah.
All I'm tasting is what you've put on this.
Well, yeah, like the thing is, we had watched the white people steak versus black people steak last night on that YouTube channel that I can't think of the name right now.
Oh, Cocoa Bar.
Yeah, and like literally, the white man made the steak, and he was like, "All you need for a steak is salt and pepper," and I agree. That's all you need for a steak.
Yeah. And
the black man had put garlic powder, just all that, and then he did all the seasoning right, which is perfectly right because a steak will taste good with that seasoning. But the issue that you have is that when you put too many spices, those spices can burn and give a very bitter taste to your steak, and you don't want that. So he had made all this stuff and it had a crust. It was like, oh, it's just too much seasoning. It was like black man did it. I think salt and pepper with a more heavy pepper ratio so you can get a pepper crust on your steak. It's beautiful.
I like salt, pepper. I will massage cooking oil into the meat before I put my salt and pepper on it. So
Manny, you know what that's called? That's what that's called. That's called a binder, baby. You can do it anyway. You can do that. Oil.
And then before I throw it in the pan, I put like a thin bit of butter in there. So when I pick it up to cook the sides and to press it down, the sides are gonna get a little bit burnt with the butter.
Yes, like sometimes I use mustard as my binder on a steak when I make it because it has that.
I don't like mustard. All forms of it.
Well, so I take it you don't like turmeric.
No.
Okay, then that makes sense why you don't like mustard because that's all it is. But sometimes mustard acts as a good binder. If I'm roasting my turkey breast in the smoker when my smoker was working, I would get the skinless turkey breast, take the skin off, and I would cover it in mayo. And the mayo would make a nice outer crust on the chicken, so it give a little bit of texture to the turkey. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Mayo,
yeah. Because mayo is just oil and eggs. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Like, if you ever want to make a bomb-ass grilled cheese sandwich, literally, take mayo, put it on the outside of the bread, and use that in the skillet. If you want to put butter, you can do that too.
I don't really. So when I make, I normally will just put toasted bread with refrigerated cheese. I don't do anything additional to it. I'm not putting it in a skillet.
You toast the bread in a toaster and then you put cheese in it? I
toast the bread, butter the bread, and then put the cheese in it. There, my cheese. I am not doing additional stuff that requires additional washing up.
Okay, that's fair.
But what I've learned from these two, a lot of black people prefer it well done.
You mean that's JLG? Yeah, man, it's a tragedy. It's unfortunately it's something that's been passed down by generations because of the lack of quality of the foods that we got. Like the food that we got back in the day was not at a safe spot to eat, so you had to make it be all the way well done. And I think it's just a learned behavior. But I myself like my steak medium rare.
I like medium rare, but the last time I got a steak, so it was on the menu at this bar where Eve is at. That shit was more rare than it was medium. It was so chewy that I was just like, this ain't a good steak. This really ain't a good steak.
I went out with somebody who ordered that shit blue, and I was like, you hardcore. I was like, you an animal.
Part of me was like, I should have ordered this medium, because then it would have come. Then they probably would have undercooked it, and it gave it.
The sad part,
probably would have.
The sad part about it though, like when you order medium rare, you run that chance. You either get it at medium or you get it at rare. Like it's rare people know what it is or know how to cook a steak properly.
I won't be fussy if I get a medium.
I'm not a big. I think medium.
Know if I call Wemby delusional and spoiled. Most chefs will refuse to cook anything other than a medium.
My only issue I have with that, like I get that if you're doing a tasting menu, like yeah, you signed up for the tasting menu, but if I'm ordering a steak, I get to have it the temperature I want to have it. Now, of course, you should sign a disclaimer like if this shit is dry, you can't complain because I don't have A1 steak sauce to make the steak good. But you know what I mean?
You know what? A1 steak sauce is underrated. It's nice.
Man, it saves some steaks.
I don't care because they don't sell that shit here. But when I have it there with a baked potato,
you know the funny thing is, Shantae and I went to a restaurant, and I think somebody got a well done steak. It was by far the best well done steak I have ever had in my entire life. I just had a feeling that they must have brined that beef or something like that because it made no sense that it was juicy. Whoever's winning the match go get a steak.
I think Cody retains, Kane.
I think Sammy wins.
Kane, I was hungry from the beginning of this when me and Eric started talking about food. We weren't even talking about food. We were talking about chips.
So you have to understand. Marcus keeps us from talking about food when me and Manny are together alone. That's what he does. He stops it. But then he gets mad at me because I look at my phone. If you think about this whole time that I've been able to talk about everything, not about wrestling, I have not looked at my phone. You let me have my big back energy. I think me and Manny done had games and we done had meetings about how to diversify our funds, open up the we done a lot of different shit.
And there had barely been any dead air.
No. Even when Manny went to the bathroom, I was still talking.
Sammy might be winning. He's looking awfully sparkly for this show. He doesn't.
No, I mean, like he could win tonight and then drop it tomorrow. He came dressed out in the country's outfit. You know, the sad part about this though is I see this match, and it takes me back to the free portion of the show that Wes joined us. And thank you, babe, with the hibachi grill. That's where it was at. I don't remember where it was at. These guys just look
right. They look real.
Like, you know, you had the youth of Oba. God damn it. That
looked like he looked like he got there late. Big Mac Eric.
I don't like that. Yeah, that was the hibachi grill. I don't know why that steak was good that day. Manny, do you like hibachi grills?
I haven't really ate a one.
Oh, when they do the show where you see the show being time?
Yeah, I haven't seen it, so I haven't ate the.
Oh, so you'll be happy though. Look what he doing. Look, that's the volcano. You know, the only benefit of going to like a Benihana is when you go with somebody who hasn't been yet. Because the base, they like, yeah. But it's nothing worse than when you get a bad chef. Well, actually, it's actually really good. We had one. He was trying to flip the strip in his hat, and it was not working. I was like, dude, you a jobber.
But I'm not sure how I'd enjoy that because I was brought up not to play with my food. And this man's all over here doing a show with it.
All right, so Betty, so let's say you're going out to dinner with any professional wrestler that you can. What would you want to order? You could order anything. What would be your order as you was eating dinner with them?
I think you'd have to play it safe and have a steak.
Oh, I was thinking you would go with your burger, actually.
No, I think you play it safe because I think they all need protein, so they all have steak.
So would you let them order first, and then go from there?
Yeah, but like depends who you're going with as well. So who'd be? I wouldn't go out with Oba. I know that man. I know him. I know he eats a lot.
Oh man! So Tom Colicchio, he's one of the hosts of Top Chef, and he had Kraft Steakhouse in New York, which is actually closing the doors. But I guess somebody was asking, how do you cook a tomahawk steak, right? And he simply commented, he says, well, first of all, you don't buy the tomahawk steak because it's just a ribeye and they're just charging you for the bone. And I was like, damn, that's so right. You're paying all that money because that bone is so heavy and it's just a fucking ribeye steak. Just buy a ribeye steak. You don't need the gimmick of that heavy ass bone.
I mean, he's
is that racist that Sammy might put him through the Arabic announce table because
he's American?
Yeah.
Well, he ain't even.
Kevin comes back. I miss Kevin.
Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
He's going to be at the cookout for the Great American Bash tomorrow.
Oh. Is it going to be some LFG people there?
I don't know, but he's hosting it with La Greca from Busted Open.
Oh, he went through the American table.
Oh! If anything, I think I would go by the full pounder. Not the quarter pounder, the full pounder.
You a quarter pounder?
But no, I'm not a quarter pounder, I'm a full pounder.
I remember when Carl Jr. was doing the $6 burger, I think it was a half a pound of meat.
I've had that. A half pounder cheeseburger.
I mean, like, if you get two quarter beef patties, that's a half a pound. I mean, it's half a pound. Shit. Who got taken out next to them?
Did he break Cody's fall, or was he meant to do that? Chuck him out now.
I put it this way. These guys look old, but they're not Jericho Ciampa old. And that's why I'm happy. I ain't got to. He tapped out on that knee.
He tapped out.
That was a tap on that knee. You know, I feel like Corey took out Michael's microphone.
Where's Sammy? Sammy got to stop the tap, right? Ring the bell. I'm so hungry now. Oh, here we go. Sammy might win.
Oh, come on. I kind of wanted it though, Manny.
Oh. I think Cody's about to get up.
It's actually a really good match.
So for a triple threat match, it's surprisingly good.
But I didn't expect anything less from 3 because I think that the difference between this that makes this triple threat match really good is that there's 3 different styles of wrestling. Like Gunther's the technical base, kind of like your Zack Sabre Jr. Sammy, he's not the high flyer that he used to be, but you could put him in that category. He's gonna do some aerial moves, and then Cody's just basic 3-star general.
Oh, here we go, Cody Carter.
Power it up.
What? Do you see that cheer? Give it to him.
Cody's gonna win this fucking match, man. No, not this way. Not this way.
No.
Not this way. Not this way. No.
No.
Miracle.
He did it.
Miracle.
He did it. What the fuck?
I called it.
No way.
And with a roll up. Who was talking shit about the roll up earlier in the week?
He did it.
Manny, you have to understand. Not only did he do it, he did it in a predominantly Muslim country.
Eric, not only did he do that, he did that in the middle of Riyadh season.
Riyadh season. It's always Riyadh
ding,
season.
Ding, 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 ding.
Wow, King, you're right. This is the first time WWE gave everybody what you wanted. No, wait, no.
Seth I could care less about it. Yeah, I could care less about trick and thing win match.
Ricky Starks.
And Seth and Braun. I could care less who won on those.
But I think they're betting 75%.
Yeah. Cody, you let America down. You let America down, Cody. You know, it'd be great if Kevin Owens was there and powerbombed him on the apron.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Sami Zayn has won the WWE Championship. I can't believe that happened. You know what's funny? He's doing this celebration in Saudi, but he's gonna get booed when he returns.
He'll get booed the hell out.
I'm glad it finally happened. Some people don't get it. Is he the first Muslim WWE champion?
Because MVP never won it, right?
Who? MVP?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I think so.
I think Jinder may have been
he's Hindu.
Yeah, he may have been Hindu. That's pretty cool.
I mean, like I said, to win it here, like even if he dropped it the next day, I think you still can't take that moment away from him. Although in my wrestling world, I would have to be attacked by Oba. Oh fuck, Oba's gonna take it from him.
Yeah, but that's SummerSlam. That's SummerSlam. That's cool. That's cool. That's like 2 months away.
No, but is it? No, but Oba's also fighting Brock. Is he gonna have 2 matches?
He might, but I think Oba might go for.
I think you gotta go for Roman. I think that's where the money's at.
Yeah, Roman's the money, but I think it may be too soon for him to do that. Yeah, I'd love him to get attacked by KO.
You know what's funny? Like, you know how we always talked about we got sick of the shit between him and like Johnny Gargano and Ciampa always fight each other at every level that they go. But I never get tired of KO and Sammy. It's just like, yeah, they got to do it. One of them don't get jealous. Muslim? I don't know.
He might have been.
It's a possibility.
Well, that was Night Champions. I would say, even though we were heavily distracted by other conversation, the wrestling actually wasn't even that bad. But the conversations we had were pretty good. Pretty good damn. Yeah, this may be the what you call it? The pilot
of multiple shows behind a paywall.
Yeah, multiple shows behind a paywall. We could talk about great eats with Eric and Manny.
Oh, that's it. No, we might get stolen with that one. Sharp eats, Manny. Sharp eat. There we go. Sharp eats. Eat sharply.
Eat sharp.
Yeah.
Yeah, England are gonna play in about an hour. I'm not gonna stream during that.
And then we also got the potential watch along with Sharpie wife with the worst movie. So
that's going to happen. It's just we have to figure out when we can do it. That's it.
That sounds great, but that also sounds very pornographic too.
Sharp eaters. You probably need to put a space in between those.
It don't help. We eat us. Overall, it was a fun show though.
Yeah. Look, this is the type of thing that happen when Marcus ain't around.
Because Marcus wants to focus on wrestling.
Yeah, all you have to do is jump in chat and start talking about food, start talking about anything else, and one of us is going to jump on it. One of us is going to jump on it, and we'll turn it into a 40-minute tangent.
And then Marcus be like, but what about the wrestling? The wrestling. No one cares about the wrestling. They want to hear talk about the Fried Dutchman and find out Manny don't fuck with onions unless they chopped up because they disappear. That's the shit that you want to know about the people that you spend time on a live stream that Manny don't fuck with onions. Like, you know what? Manny's gonna show up to Eve. Hey man, we heard you don't fuck with onions. What the fuck, man? Why you ain't fucking with onions?
Look, for me, I sit with the old librarian before we go into the show. I know he don't fuck with whatever green shit they put on a margarita pizza.
Oh, the basil, the basil.
Yeah, the basil. He just removes it as I would.
Also,
I don't mess around with basil.
Manny ain't fucking around when he making grilled cheese either. He gonna keep it simple. Keep it simple.
Keep it simple because cleanup is annoying.
And then also, advice for all: your steak just needs salt and pepper. A good amount of salt, good amount of pepper, and just go from there, baby. I love me some basil. Basil's delicious.
I'm saying it like Brazil.
Basil. Basil, all of them the same. It get you there.
I don't mind. There's certain greens I will eat. There's a select list.
But I love the fact that you guys are ordering a margarita pizza and basil is a main ingredient in a margarita pizza, but you guys are get off of there.
Doesn't need to be there.
That's what makes it a margarita pizza.
No, it don't.
Yes, it does.
No, a margarita pizza is just a cheese pizza.
No,
you don't need greens.
It's cheese, tomato, and basil. That's the margarita pizza.
Nah, you don't need it. You don't need it.
You do.
You really don't.
It gives it more complexity.
Eric, when you shove it down your mouth, you don't need complexity.
See, and that's why we cannot be called the sharp eaters. It's because it don't work well. It just don't work well. Just shove it down your mouth.
It's not a main ingredient. They just put 4 leaves on top like heathens.
Well, okay. Now let me also point out that is shit that be pissing me off. Like, why the fuck am I only getting 4 leaves of basil? Like, give me a lot of fucking basil. Like, come on, man.
It's too much. It's too much already.
It's not too much.
It's only too much, Eric. What are you talking about? So yeah.
When you look at this right here, that is not the 5 leaves. That is not too much.
That is too much. And you'd think they'd evenly space them out, but no.
Hey, that crust look fire though. That crust look real good.
It does. It does look a good crunchy crust.
Yeah, a crunchy but a chewy crust too. No. Once again, Kane, that is filthy too. We can't be the sharp eaters or the sharp stuffers. That just sounds awful.
The Patreon stuff. We're removing the DA. All right, we're moving the DA. We're just putting the THE. We're putting the THE because every time someone new comes on and then they reference this, they struggle with the DA. They struggle.
And you guys need to know why we became the DA. It's not just because we were black and we were trying to be hood. It's because THE, sharpshooters, it was some type of basketball clinic foundation that they had it. And it makes sense for them to have it. Can't fight that. Can't fight it.
So when we got the shout out on Eve, Jeddah said it. But she said it completely like she hadn't seen the DA before in her life. She said it like the way normal people would say it, like the sharpshooter. But no, we don't. Most people will go da and then
da. We da.
Stupid, like it's stuck in the 80s.
Well, I was born in the 80s. Marcus was too. I think Manny also was born in the 80s. Yeah, so we are stuck in the 80s because we were made in the 80s. So take that and stick it up the ass.
I was made in the 80s, but I grew in the 90s. I'm more of a 90s kid because I was born in 86. So my memories my core memories start in the 90s.
Manny, I was born in the 80s, and I also only remember the 90s. The 90s is what made me. I think when you become a teenager, that's the years that make you. Like the 90s and the first first decade of 2000s. That's it. Then the district attorney sharpshooters. Nah, because that's only becomes them when you put the dots in between the periods. I think we probably should end this stream so Manny can get ready for his England game. Good luck, Manny.
Yeah, I'm gonna be stressed. I'm gonna drink. I'm gonna stress drink today.
But you'll sleep like a baby. You'll sleep like a fucking baby.
Yeah.
Where did that accent come from?
I don't know. It's better than Marcus's English accent.
I didn't even know that was English. It just came out of so I felt like it was very Jason Statham.
Marcus's English accent is borderline offensive.
Nah, it was because we couldn't get THE. That's what it was.
It became becoming more cool and hip.
No, I mean, because like it worked because Marcus and I, when we started, we were black, so it kind of gave that urban flair. But it was really because THE was not available.
I will say still though, people forget that this is the longest reigning African American wrestling podcast.
Shit, it might be the longest reigning wrestling podcast in general that don't really talk about wrestling that much.
No, I think
we got 10 eyes right now. We're going off. We got 10 eyes. No, Smart Wrestling Fan went off. They even took a hiatus and stuff.
It might be the Wrestling Observer still though.
Maybe PW Torch.
Yeah,
but I don't think those count because they're behind paywalls. You know, like for free stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I know we outlived free for like this stuff's been free for years. We outlived
the Rebel, our sworn enemies that we've ever had a triple match. The Rebel, Mike, in them, Real Sports.
Yeah, but Mike was more because of me. Mike was a feud that was started because of me.
Manny, the thing about it though is that sometimes you had to realize you didn't understand that shit was real to him. It was real to him. And then I think the thing that really was crazy is when he got invited to the mid-card mess, and that did not go well at all.
And he tried to pop off at everyone. I was like, who do you think you are?
Yeah. I hope he's all right.
I don't give a damn about that guy. But yeah, let's log off. There is no show tomorrow.
No.
But there is. But if Marcus ain't doing anything, we might do a football watch along. But stay tuned to the channel if you want to watch that.
Shit just pops up sometimes.
Yeah, some stuff just pops up. But there is an Eve watch along on Monday. I think there's a football watch along on Tuesday, which I might be late for because Rika's got a grooming appointment at 3:00. Which costs a fortune. So, you know, donate to the show sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Costs more than my haircut. Yeah, but we'll be back throughout the week, so stay tuned. The next time you'll see Eric is probably the late show on Thursday if he makes it out of traffic.
And if I watch the wrestling too, you know.
Watching wrestling be hard sometimes.
Dude, it's hard, man. Because like it's hard when it's not even interested. But guess what? I'll tell you this right now. They did something. So get that gray hair right there. I might watch Raw this week because I gotta know what's gonna happen. I'm intrigued. I ain't watched Raw in a long time.
So yeah, tune in. We'll be back. Thank you everyone that tuned in and joined in and chat. These types of shows are more interesting when you participate. Just remember that.
And
they're way more interesting when you participate.
And if you agree with us that Tiffany Stratton had the tackiest outfit in wrestling history, leave a butterfly comment in the comments as you go and like the video.
If you don't think it is, you do need to give a reason as to who has had the worst outfit.
And everybody treat yourself to a pastry with some nuts in it because we are the Sharp Eaters. And we hope you guys enjoyed this show.
Or meat pie. Anything in pastry.
Sammy's the new champ. Riyadh season is real. And we love you all. We'll see you guys next time.
Peace.